Welcome to Not Another Podcast Remake, episode number 9. We're back. Hiatus. We're going back into it.
Awkward way to start.
We're going to go back into it.
Without any fucking warning.
You guys are ready.
Yeah.
You guys would be ready for it.
Yeah, I was literally typing something up.
Just sneak up on you. Yeah. Just like Christmas has.
No.
Sneaking up on you.
This is the thing about Christmas. I know what day it is all the time. So
yeah, what day is it?
48th.
Got it. Nailed it. Anyway, I'm Adrian. The one that's
he's not even ready. Look, he didn't even turn his fucking lights on.
I didn't. I just realized that.
This shit.
Kyle's there. In a new room.
Yeah,
new area.
I moved a month and a half ago, and that's new place, new me. What can I say?
Yeah. Look at him. He's all cheery and shit. He's got that Santa hat
I have that holiday spirit on, even though I'm working on Christmas Day. Wow. Wowee.
Wow. Yeah, you ain't missing anything. Bunch of fuckers during Christmas.
Yeah.
Come and eat your food. That's all they do.
These fuckers are trying to take away my food. Meanwhile, I'm the one putting the food on the motherfucking table.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And even if I wasn't the one putting the food on the table, how dare you eat the food that I want?
How dare you insinuate that?
Yeah. How dare you even be in the presence of me when I eat? Don't you know there's a pandemic?
There's a global shortage of good people.
Fucking with me.
There's a global shortage of good people in this world, and you know what? I'm working to be the best one I can be.
I'm shooting you.
Anyway,
that was the podcast.
Wow. What happens when you start the podcast out of nowhere like
this? And it's almost like a little extra awkward because we haven't been here in like fucking 2 months. The last big movie that came out that we reviewed was what?
Halloween Kills.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, damn, the new one's about out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Christmas Day it comes out.
We're only doing this podcast for one reason and one reason only, though.
Christmas more like Michael Myers murdering some women and maybe some men.
It was the what do you call that thing when you push on someone?
CPR?
Bring them back to life.
It was a nice little shove.
Yeah, it was the nice little shove of this podcast that needed. A new fucking Spider-Man movie, the biggest fucking movie ever. Right?
Yeah.
So, since Endgame.
Since Endgame.
Marvel's Avengers Endgame.
For a lot of people, it was a lot bigger than Endgame. A lot of a bigger deal.
Yeah, it was.
I wonder who appreciated it more in this call of us three. Who appreciated this movie more than Endgame? This game.
Didn't even release in China yet either.
No, really. Oh, that's crazy.
I can't wait till it comes out.
They
in
have
China.
to.
Goes gonna fly to China just to go watch it one more time.
Yeah, so they go all scream and go ooh, even though I'm sure they never even seen.
They've never seen a Spider-Man movie before.
Yeah, never. They never came out in China.
Yeah, there was like a Far From Home screening once, and no one saw it. You know,
I say that because I think most of the people in my theater, you could tell,
we're Chinese.
Yeah, we're Chinese. They were Chinese.
Yeah, Gore could tell.
You could tell they were speaking Chinese, so I just assumed. No, you could tell, like, not most of them, but there was a good amount of people in that theater that didn't know who certain people were.
What?
Let's just say.
How the fuck?
All right. So let's
to be fair, it was the kids. I'm gonna label it spoiler talk.
Yeah, before we go to that, just in case you're listening, this is gonna be a podcast. Mostly, Kyle wants to run down a couple things. I think Gore wants to run down a couple things, but this is gonna be mostly like 95% Spider-Man No Way Home talk. Yeah. All spoilers. So here on, if you're trying to not get spoiled, turn it off. Because I'm gonna take out the filter. No one wants to dance around anything. So here's your warning: get out of here if you have not seen the movie or are trying to avoid spoilers. Otherwise, for the next few minutes, these guys will run down the major stuff they talked. And I imagine you guys are still probably gonna record eventually, right?
For me.
But I mean, run down the smaller things, obviously. But yeah, we don't know when we're gonna do this again. I had told him we can do another one very soon to do Matrix. We'll have a whole lot of talk about that.
Well, we gotta do one. We gotta do one for the 355.
There you go. That too.
Come on, we gotta do the 355 and Scree 5 them. We gotta do that.
But anyway,
No, it's actually Scream 5. Script 5.
I
Because
thought it was
the V is an M in the M, so
I thought the 5 would be the S, so it'd be 5 cream.
right. But I think the V in
it's
M,
5
you
cream.
know, is the 5.
Terrible.
Anyway,
It's terrible.
Go ahead and run down, Kyle. You can go ahead and start. Run down what you want to talk about.
I mean, from literally the last time we recorded this to now, I've seen so many movies in theaters. It's not even funny. Being back in LA, I've just been seeing it almost every day. So let's just go over a couple of them. Dune, that was one I really wanted to talk about. Don't really have much to say now, except I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, I did too.
He did. Show.
It was okay.
You said it was the longest movie of your life, don't you?
It felt like the longest movie of my life, but
I don't know how that even makes sense.
It didn't. It was like a movie
Endgame
I kept checking my watch.
That shit.
I kept checking my watch the entire movie. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is still going. It could have ended like.
Check your watch.
I did.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know. I definitely did.
How
long is this fucking movie going?
No one checks their watch.
I do.
Show off your fucking Rolex.
You checked on your phone to see if anybody messaged you, so you feel important.
No, I got.
Stop eating your goddamn Cheetos. God damn it.
I got fancy little.
Did you eat a fucking soft food for once? Jesus Christ. Always crunchy shit right in the mic. Yeah, it's crunchy. You crunched. It crunched.
No, I'm saying I got a cupcake too, though.
I don't give a fuck.
It
probably has crunchies on
it. Yeah, no, Dune was super long. I didn't not like it, but it just dragged.
The longest fucking movie of my life, but I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it.
I usually say that for shitty movies. I save that kind of criticism for shitty movies.
Definitely hate. I like Eternals is like skating right on that too. Like Eternals right there. Both those movies were like the longest movies of my life. So
Dune was fucking so much better than Eternals. Even compare that is embarrassing. There's actual character development in Dune.
It's because I felt like both movies, but I definitely felt Dune could have ended like half an hour, 45 minutes earlier than it did.
Yeah, it only got like halfway through the book, but
I know.
Should have ended
the funny
earlier.
Part too. But like at least like in the story beat ways, I'm like, oh, this could have ended right, and then it ends, and you're like, oh, felt like some of the marketing was misleading, but hey.
Well, the last shot it ends off of not
the best ending.
No.
it could have probably ended maybe not earlier, but they could have added maybe a couple more.
Yeah, just add more.
Really
fuck it.
Yeah.
I was fine with that. Get a whole nother movie, yeah.
Yeah. The fuck. Yeah, add more. It wasn't that fucking long. It was like 225, I think.
Literally exactly the same as No Way Home.
Yeah, except fucking Dune's better. So.
Spoilers. This is a spoiler cast.
No, I mean, I really like Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I think Dune was better. But hey, you can shake your head. I'm not the only one who thought that. So. I assure you, Kyle thought that too. So,
well, sure.
Hey, Leah, do you know? I'm gonna say this: the humor in Dune was better than Spider-Man.
Yeah, that there was actually
all three jokes in
a single funny thing that happened in Dune.
There was a couple of good. No. There was some bangers, you know.
I saw a movie twice, and I saw it the second time in IMAX, and it was.
There's like two jokes in Dune, but they were both.
You just walk out of that screen right now.
What?
Get it because it was so long that it's been going on since then.
Oh.
It's pretty funny.
Well, I disagree.
Classic joke.
So
classic. You know, that would have been funnier if you used one of your voice modulator things. Yeah, there you go. Wait.
You just walk out of that.
What the fuck
is that?
I got a random voice.
Hold on. Let me get a random voice. Random voice. I don't even know what it's going to be. Let's go for a random voice. All right.
Hey, Kyle. Tell me what you think of Dune. In detail.
I already did. No, in detail.
Timothy Chalamet gets a sandy
ass
in it.
Someone die? The fuck was that? Did someone flatline? The fuck?
No, it's censor.
Timmy's career after Dune Part 2 flops.
Oh no, Part 2. It probably will. Watch. But well, if it doesn't come out on HBO Max, then I might do around. I could say
it still did well. Did it not do well?
I did. Obviously, there's a second one coming up. So
yeah. But I know a lot of people like you, Adrian. A lot of people weren't on board. My girlfriend wasn't. Some of my other friends weren't.
I thought I would have
So,
liked it. Like I was actually super excited for Dune, and I know like if I read it, I'd love it. I'll give it another try, but maybe I was in. And same thing with a lot of movies this year. Maybe I was just not in a good mood for this movie. But I walked in, I'm like, this is so fucking long.
Awesome.
Well, just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it is a good movie. So I mean, Dune.
And some people just can't understand greatness. Some people's brains are smaller than others.
Greatness will still be waiting.
Greatness awaits. Yes.
I saw House of Gucci. That was a funny ass movie.
That was a fun movie.
That was actually really
funny. It was pretty funny. Every time Jared Leto was on screen, I was getting oh man, I kept getting deja vu from like someone else's performance that was ridiculous like that, and now I can't remember who it was. Shit.
Eddie Redmayne and Jupiter.
Oh, sure. There you go. That wasn't it, but that works too.
There you
go. Jared Leto's performance is fucking ridiculous.
It's fucking like it's like Family Guy Italian shtick, dude.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I told you what the costume, man, looking so good.
Well, he talks way slower though. Like that movie's only 2.5 hours because every time he talks, he's like,
It's done in a dramatic way. It's like an Adam Sandler voice or something.
It's like a joke. I would love to see actual footage of the guy he played, and he just like talks like a normal human.
The real guy just looks like a guy.
Yeah, I mean, he has the bald head kind of going there, but he doesn't look like a monster like they made him look like
a fucking buffoon.
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga's accent was like,
it was like very
Russian
distracting
sometimes.
Yeah, it was weird. She was good at it, but yeah.
It was
I actually thought Adam Driver was really good. I mean, he's always really good, but I liked him more than I liked anybody else. Al Pacino was good.
Yeah, Al Pacino, not De Niro. Stupid, mean.
Yeah.
Always
I
getting.
didn't even hear you say De Niro. So.
2 movies yesterday. Just at home.
House of Gucci?
No, you mentioned Adam Driver. I finally watched The Dead Don't Die. That was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
But
I'm really surprised.
I heard from reliable people that I wouldn't like it. So.
Yeah, I don't think you would. I enjoyed it. It was fine.
That's surprising.
And then I rewatched Nobody. And it's still so fucking good. I love that movie.
Yeah, of course.
Great movie.
That bus scene is just so fucking good.
Yeah, better than Shang-Chi's. Fuck Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi could fucking suck my dick. How about that? Right there. Suck this.
Next up was fucking Ghostbusters Afterlife. Caca stinky, dude. No way. I don't think so. Yeah, it was.
I understand. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad.
The most of the time it's like a fucking most of the time it's like the most whatever movie, you know, like didn't like it, but I didn't hate it, but the end, the whole, when he gets to the Walmart part, everything after that, it's like a fucking. It reminded me of like Suicide Squad, just like a shit fucking Sunday, dude.
Yeah, sure. I can see that comparison. Like it even has like a similar like look to the ending, like where it's just like there's just shit happening everywhere and stuff, and I don't know. I guess
all this thing, it's a doomsday movie now. Like fucking, are you serious? And then of course,
every time I saw a trailer, I was like, please don't do that. Like, and then the last trailer that came out before the movie, they actually showed shots of like a stand-in for him. I was like, oh no, like you didn't see, you know the scene in the beginning where like you see part of him and stuff. That they showed that in the trailer. I was like, why would no? And then in the movie, like it was, I don't think it was as bad, but it was. I mean, it could have been much worse. Like they could have had him like talking.
Do they need to give him that CGI dance scene to make it worse? Like
exactly. Well, technically that would be worse. I mean, he could be dancing like the Ghostbusters dance in the beginning of at the party scene in Ghostbusters 2. Remember that? You see Ghostbusters 2?
Yeah, it's been I know what you're talking about, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, it could have been like that. And it could have been embarrassing. At least they treat it with some respect. Considering.
Yeah,
it was a CGI Harold Ramis, but
for sure.
And it was supposedly it was Ivan Reitman standing in for him. So
okay.
he was the body double. Him and the guy that remember the warden from Shawshank Redemption?
No, I never
You never.
watched that movie.
Oh,
No,
you never
never.
did. Okay.
Nope.
Well, when you do, it's that guy.
I will.
That did a
maybe.
stand-in too. Anyway, I looked it up.
Saw Licorice Pizza like a month ago.
Yeah, really want to see that.
Now that's a
Licorice
fucking
Pizza.
movie, baby.
Now that's
Good,
what I'd put on my pizza.
good shit. That's like the only like for like normal people. Like if you want to like check out a little something that that's not Spider-Man, do Licorice Pizza around Christmas time.
So like when it comes to like Oscar movies, that'd be the one
Yeah,
regular humans will actually
I think
say. Well,
I think
actually, I'm hearing a lot of people are disgusted by the movie. So
nah, what a load of shit. If you actually,
yeah,
if you're a real human being and you watch the movie and you come to that conclusion, you're a fool. That's
you're a
all I gotta
fool.
say. You're something's like I don't know, brainwashed. I don't know. Weird.
Are you a
I don't
moron?
know. The whole controversy with this going on is silly. Just watch the movie and enjoy it, and you won't be fucking thinking about that. Although is something a little questionable in that movie, but whatever.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. There's like two controversies for that movie.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even officially out. I mean, it is out, but it's like not
Yeah.
wide release yet.
Like
So
literally only one theater in like LA and New
yeah,
York are playing it. So
I think
yeah.
it comes out
Now I'm
wider release
curious.
this
Hold on,
weekend.
now I'm curious.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you already knew. Never
Well,
mind.
it's not a spoiler. I don't think it's like the whole
No,
crux.
it's
One
not.
of them is the crux of the plot, and the other one is just
You've
one
seen the
scene.
trailer.
supposedly.
Everyone's seen the trailer, right? I'm sure they played it before
No,
Spider-Man.
no,
Really?
the trailer was so good. I get weird. I got that trailer in front of Dune. I think I got that trailer in front of Dune in IMAX. It was like what the? This is
Maybe
weird.
what's this
It
movie
was like
again?
an IMAX trailer too, huh?
Licorice Pizza.
What is it though?
It's
Movie.
like a coming of age romance thing.
Yeah,
Maybe I have.
Bradley Cooper's in
Yeah,
the
it's that
trailer.
David Bowie song in it.
It's that Bradley Cooper one where he's like, no, Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. Oh,
You
Barbara
remember that?
Streisand. Sand. Oh no.
Yeah, say
It does that
which
fucking bit.
I
Which
only know
isn't it?
that I know what that I only know that person he's playing because of Kevin Smith talking about him, John Peters. You ever see Kevin
Oh,
Smith
is
talk
he
about
based
him?
off a real person? No.
Yeah, he's based on a real producer. He's the one that got the spider in Wild Wild West. He had like a huge spider fetish, and he always wanted every one of his movies that he produced to have a giant spider in it. And Kevin Smith talks about that guy, and it's fucking hilarious. It's so good because Kevin Smith was going to do Superman Returns or whatever it was called, or Superman whatever the fuck Lives, the Nicolas Cage one that never got made, and he was going to direct it. And John Peters wanted a giant spider. He also wanted a part where Superman fights a polar bear. So it's like, all right. Anyway, it's a good story. That's the only thing I really know that guy from. But anyway, that's who Bradley Cooper plays in that.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say that's
I
who
didn't
Bradley
know that.
Cooper is.
Yeah, it's just who Bradley Cooper is.
Bradley Cooper goes humongo in that movie.
Yeah,
so.
it seems like it in the trailer. He
That's
does.
great. Yeah. Adrian, I
excited.
think you should definitely at least like watch the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks great. Actually, maybe don't watch the trailer.
If
Just
it's
watch
in
the movie.
contention for is it for
Oh,
something?
it did 100%. Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'll
it's
probably watch
gonna
it.
be huge during the Oscars. It's already nominated for Golden Globe.
Okay, so I'll watch it.
So
Oh,
a few
really?
things.
Golden Globes are not out. What a lot of shit.
Yeah, now they are.
Yeah,
Oh.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I think I want to say the actor.
Oh, is that?
I think both actors, Hoffman's son and
Elena Haim and
they're both nominated.
Is that what Snoop Dogg read?
Yeah.
Which
Snoop Dogg read the nominations for.
Kyle, did you hear? Did you see any of that? Obviously, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Gorp,
Pretty good.
Tell
He didn't even know
Kyle-
the Golden Globe nominations.
Tell
were out.
Kyle how they presented that because I watched a little bit of yours and like this
It
is
was
fucking terrible.
So weird because this is all right. It was exactly how awkward you would expect Snoop Dogg and some lady coming out to announce the nominations. It was the head of the Golden Globe committee or whatever, and Snoop Dogg. She comes out and it was like, "All right, they always give the speech like to honor all the people that make blah blah blah. We're gonna blah 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 awards or whatever. Anyway, to announce the nominees is Snoop Dogg. She's like, I think she's British too, so it sounds really like very very like regal the way she said Snoop Dogg. And then Snoop Dogg came out and he's like, "Hey yo, what's up?" Whatever. and he tried. I give Snoop Dogg credit. He really did try. He didn't do any of his silly shit for the most
He did
part.
mispronounce some names, but it was fine.
Yeah, but the one that he mispronounced, I forgot what it was. That was funny.
Yeah, there was one
like,
I remember hearing that was like
that everybody mispronounces. I remember thinking.
But Kyle, it was like, you know, UFC, where they talk like in front of people like on like a podium almost.
Yeah.
It was like that, but they didn't have they didn't show who was nominated. They just read it.
Yeah. That was really annoying. He did it wouldn't like show on the. They had two TVs in the background, so you expect, oh, okay, in the background it's gonna say who got nominated, but no, it's just Snoop Dogg reading nominees, and there's like you have to listen and remember it in your brain by the time they're done. It didn't matter because there's like a million websites that fucking recap it at the end anyway, so it didn't really matter. But it was really annoying. I want to see. There was one.
Sounds great.
Sounds great. Anyway, that wasn't 100% interesting. He mispronounced Denny Villeneuve name because he got nominated for.
He said
Oh,
Dennis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis Villeneuve. I think
We've
he said.
all done that. Come on.
Yeah.
Kyle, what else you watch?
Yeah.
100%.
So if Licorice Pizza is the Oscar movie to watch this year, the one to avoid, Belfast. Fuck Belfast. Fuck Kenneth Branagh, the man who directed Thor, mind you. What?
There is.
Yeah, that's your alarm.
You're back.
That's you.
What the fuck?
That was his Siri alarm or not Siri. The fucking.
Oh, I thought like you had a fire
That
alarm.
was an Alexa alarm. I know because I used that too. It sounded like it at least. I don't know. Anyway, good. Belfast was a piece of shit.
Yeah, Belfast, boring. It reminded me of Roma, but like way worse than that. Like way worse. And I didn't even like that movie. Did you see that?
No, I never saw Roma.
It was fucking boring. And so
is that the one that
Belfast.
won?
I don't think it no.
It won for best director though, right?
Yeah, Alfonso Cuarón.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a black and white, like, oh, it's
Yeah, I've seen the trailer a few times.
Okay. And it's like, oh, this country's going through turmoil, but we're still, and this is like in the 60s, like Britain.
I think it's supposed to be based on his childhood, right?
Yeah, it is. So
yeah,
that's the same thing with Alfonso Cuarón and Roma. But no, it flat out boring. And I've sat through so many boring movies.
What do you like better, Belfast or Free Guy? You gotta pick one.
Well, Belfast is more pompous, but Free Guy is the worst thing to ever exist. So I'm gonna have to go with Belfast.
Okay. That's fair.
Another one to avoid. You may be curious because A24, but The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Macbeth?
Straightforward. The most straightforward Shakespeare adaptation ever. Boring.
I figured. Oh no.
Sleepy times.
I mean, Macbeth is my favorite of the ones I've read, which is about 4, but still.
Yeah, though, it was also pretty boring. I saw it in the best possible environment too.
On an iPhone.
On an iPhone, baby.
On an iPhone, bright lights everywhere. No audio. Fuck it.
In the restroom stall.
Captions. But also in this mode, was this? Portrait?
Also a bootleg.
Yeah. Also Chinese subtitles hard coded.
Yeah. It was actually an Asylum ripoff. Shout out to Asylum. I was considering making one of our movies that we did in the past, like the ones that we pick, an Asylum movie. So, Asylum, right?
Yeah.
Adrian? I know you
don't know, actually.
It's the guys that do like those rip-off blockbuster movies, like Transformers. They made Transmorphers.
No, that sounds amazing.
They did.
Yes,
Snakes on a Train. Yeah. They did. When Battleship came out, they had American Battleship.
I would have loved that one.
When Jungle Cruise came out, they had like earlier this year they had something called I think it was called Jungle Boat or something. It was like I think it was called something like that.
Horse Boat.
Yeah, they had a zoo one. There was that.
They had a Dune one. They had a Dune one.
Oh, there you go. They had a Dune one.
Yeah,
what is it called?
It's like Dune.
Dune shit.
Dune, whatever year it takes place in.
Oh, okay. Dune 20,000. I don't know what year.
You feel like if parody movies were happening, like if they ever like started happening now, they would be
Again?
all over, just
Yeah.
shitting all over them.
Shitting on over what?
Like if like the Meet the Spartans and stuff was like not like it obviously
They did
ended.
a parody movie based on shitty parody movies.
What I'm saying is like if the trend, the trend was like big back then. Like
Yeah.
what if the trend happened now instead though?
It would be
the
a
same.
MCU, obviously. It'd be
And
parodying Dune. Yeah, it would parody like what's a good, well not good, but what's a popular comedy nowadays?
Free Guy.
But they always like for some reason like the Friedberg and Seltzer ones would always like the parody comedies, which I'm like, what the
Nacho
fuck is
Libre and Borat.
Nacho Libre? Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite was in. Like, what the fuck? Why are you parody things that are kind of parodies already? Like, or like jokes at least. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that the
Nacho?
cast from Good Boys? Oh,
Oh, you know what the joke would be? It's that they're older now, so they're like smoking fucking, they're like doing heroin and shit.
I would
and they're all
love to be in
fucked
the
up.
writer's room because how stupid that would be. Because that's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, they all just like look up Wikipedia movies that came out in the last 2 years, and they're just like, oh man, the cast of I don't know, fucking the new Ghostbusters movie, except they're gay now. All right, it's like okay, it's, how about we make a Pokemon parody based on Detective Pikachu, except Pikachu's gay for Ryan Reynolds, and then they're like, no, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. So what? Who's Pikachu? Immediately forget. Anyway.
What else, Kyle?
What other movies came out? Sonic the Hedgehog, except he's actually a hedgehog. We paint him blue.
They make him look at his original form.
Yeah,
That'd be funny.
That would be the parody.
Saw The Matrix again in IMAX. That was fucking dope.
Oh, I didn't
That's
see it. I wanted to see it in IMAX, but I didn't get around it. But I saw it on my OLED. It was nice.
And that's almost as good, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was nice. Good.
Yeah. That OLED's
movie
good, huh?
holds up. Movie holds up.
It does, dude. It's fucking great.
I'll watch it for the first time.
What
I can't believe he's never watched The Matrix. What the fuck?
I know, really. I think
that was like the
movie
biggest movie for like years.
You would think. You would think I would at least like watch
2000s.
that at some point, but nope.
I would say from 1999 all the way until the revolutions. I would say that shit was everywhere.
Until the Industrial Revolution.
And no, until Revolutions, which is the third movie.
I know.
Okay, until the Industrial Revolution, back in whenever the fuck that took place.
Man, it's crazy how like
yeah.
2003 was just like a humongous like Matrix blowout, and like everyone got sick of it by the end.
Yeah, 6 months after fucking Reloaded came out, Revolutions came out, and everybody was like, "No."
Wait.
Yeah, it was 6 months after Reloaded.
It was
they,
6
they
months.
Wanted, because Reloaded.
Year.
I remember Reloaded was supposed to come out in 2002, but the Wachowskis didn't want people to wait that long, so they pushed Reloaded back. They wanted to do it. At least I'm pretty sure this is true. Maybe the studio also wanted it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they wanted to push it back so it came out the same year, so there wasn't that big of a wait. Because the way Reloaded ends, if I had to wait another 2 years or even a year and a half, I would have been pissed because that's the most anticlimactic fucking ending ever. Like you thought Dune had an anticlimactic ending. Jesus Christ. This was like, all right, let's do one cool thing. Okay, it's over. What the fuck?
Wow.
Like,
all right.
Just play Rage Against the Machine. It's fine.
I had no idea that was 6 months.
Yeah. And like in between that, Enter the Matrix, the game, and fucking Animatrix came out. So you got a whole anime movie, and
then a year later was Matrix Online, right?
Yeah. So
I think
I'm hearing people that I've like various like handful of people I've been telling this to because they've been asking if I was going to watch a new one. I told them I didn't watch the original, and they said that they wish they could do that because apparently like I think even like Kel's on Twitter was even mentioning that back in the day it was like cool CGI and that's why they liked it, but now it's like you would appreciate it watching it right away.
What, the original?
Yeah, like, they liked it.
The new one.
But the original. They liked it, but it was cool because like it looked cool. But now it's like it's cool and they also understand it more.
You know what? Rewatching The Matrix, it doesn't. I mean, it has CG. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like it's not like overly done at all. Like,
but it looks cool, right?
It looks cool. But like the cool parts of it are more of the action, just the actual like fighting, which has CG in it here and there. Don't get me wrong, but and some of it has not aged that well. Like, I mean, I guess, but It all kind of works out because it's all set in a digital world, so you can kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
that's kind of probably what it
I
looks like,
think
right?
that the living in the digital world thing that has held up tremendously.
Yeah, it does.
Because we're always fucking online now, you know? And so
Free Guy.
this movie, the thing about this movie coming out in 1999 when people were still fucking using like Ask
Yeah.
Jeeves
Were you even
and shit,
alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a year old.
He was
To
the
think
balls.
to
He was in
think
the
that
balls.
this movie
Moving
knew where
around.
we were heading and like made such a fucking like for an awesome spectacle and like a cool like dystopian vision of it. It was so cool.
Yeah, well,
And
it held up. It held up. Yeah,
it
it holds
does.
up.
And seeing in IMAX was pretty sweet.
It was pretty. It was
I
pretty
think it
sweet. Was there a lot of
pretty
people in your
fucking
theater?
sweet. Yeah, it was sold out.
Nice. Nice.
I saw it on a true IMAX screen too, and
Oh, true.
it was pretty dope.
Can
It
I
was
take it? Can I just bet you one thing?
so
Or not bet you, but I'll you know, no bet. Just I bet when not actual bet. Just I say I bet when I wanna be right about something. But I bet you that the Matrix Resurrections. Are you gonna see an IMAX, or you just go watch on HBO
yeah.
Max?
No, I'll see
Okay,
it on- I have a plan with some
I
friends.
bet
to
you
see
it's
it.
not even gonna be close to sold out. Not even close.
We still haven't gotten tickets yet, so I will have a story for next time.
Okay, all right.
So yeah.
Are you gonna see it tomorrow, or are you gonna wait?
Thursday.
Okay, Thursday.
So I'm gonna wait a day.
I bet it won't be sold out. And the Matrix, I mean, to be fair, the first Matrix when you saw it, it wasn't. It was a Fandango thing, or not Fandango.
It was a one day.
What is it
release?
called?
No, Fathom.
Yeah, there you
Fathom.
go.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it
Oh, it wasn't?
basically
Okay.
was. It wasn't
Okay.
technically Fathom, but it was a one day, one night. That was it.
Yeah,
sort of
one
deal.
screening sort of thing, I assume.
Yeah.
Right?
One
Okay, so
day,
that makes more
one night.
sense though if it does sell out though.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah, so we'll see.
Anything
We'll
else?
see about that.
I feel like there's
yeah.
not a lot of hype for this new Matrix movie. Like there was when the first trailer came out, and then even the second trailer a couple weeks ago, and now I'm just like, I don't see anybody talking about it.
I think
getting okay
Spider-Man
reviews,
kind of
but
overshadowed a lot of it, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Not that
I
they're
don't
really
know, like
competing, but
even
like
a couple weeks ago, it
it
started
took
to
the
die
zeitgeist
down.
pretty hard, though.
No. I think everybody wants to see the new Kingsman movie instead.
There you go. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. No.
That
Movie's go horribly. I assure you. After 2
Good.
years of it finally coming out, it's been getting shitty reviews too. So, but
Well deserved. Thank you.
fuck you.
Well, that's why they
Kingsman
already
2
talked about
was
Kingsman 3.
fucking when Kingsman 2, the only good thing you have is Elton John. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst thing for me.
I saw West Side Story and that was very good.
Yeah, I really like that too. The only thing I didn't like about it, and it took me a minute to really realize I didn't like about it. I didn't like it. Is that I just don't feel any. I just don't feel anything for the two main leads really, because it's just not that I don't feel anything for them separately, but together I don't give a shit really, and it's just really rushed mainly. And I felt that I remember feeling the same way about the original, but the original was 60 years ago, so you can. All right, it was 60 years ago. It was a lot of. I don't know. Old Hollywood movies sometimes they rush. They rush. Yeah, a lot of brown face in that one. But but you could also say like a lot of older Hollywood movies they get to the point pretty quickly. You know, like you don't have a lot of time to build up. Also, it's based on a play too, so I don't know. Back then, maybe that was a little bit harder to really nail. But even though that's obviously not the case, there's a lot of amazing musicals back then. But still, I don't know. That was the only thing. Like I really love the movie though. But that was like the only thing.
Yeah, great direction.
Oh yeah,
Like
dude, that fucking
that gym scene was like whoa.
Yeah, that was great. I love the fucking what's the song called where they're in the police station? The Sharks or the Jets? Which one was it? Jets, right? I confuse them. It doesn't matter.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Oh gee, when they're like fucking talking about how crazy they are and they talk about the officer.
I'm crazy, dog.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Well, I don't remember the song name. He doesn't even remember what the fuck I'm talking about. So obviously not very good. It flopped pretty much. So you don't need to worry about.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I thought
Pretty
maybe
sad.
like it would do well over the holiday, like because it's a musical, and usually musicals do pretty well around this time. But no, nope,
No,
fucking nope.
too bad.
So sad. Steven Spielberg has not had a fucking good track record lately. Like even like Ready Player One did okay. It didn't do amazing. But, like
It
everything
was
else
like
has either
under
done.
500 million.
Yeah,
It's like
I know,
300
but
million,
like
which
yeah,
isn't a
this one
lot for today's standards. What I mean.
no, but like Steven Spielberg directed a movie like that, like, it should have done a little
He's
bit better.
he's an
Right?
old head.
Well, they all saw
know.
Tracer in there. They're like, nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
good. But
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg directed a movie that Tracer was in. Kind of. What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn. What the fuck? Master Chief was in it though. So
Best reaction.
Oh, hey, Steven Spielberg is like produced that
yeah, he's
Halo
producing
show.
it. Yeah, I was
So,
like,
hey,
I ain't
whatever.
fucking watching this. Yeah, he is. I mean, to be fair, he was supposed to produce it like 12 years ago when it first got announced. At this point, Steven Spielberg's like, "What am I producing? Like Halo? What? Boomblocks?
Can I just put the Spartans
No.
in this movie and be done with it?" And he thought, and I know.
Spartans? What am I doing? Spartacus? No, it's Halo. What?
Who?
A Beyonce song?
What?
Where am I? I need my brain medicine. He just turns into Blanket. It's. I need my brain medicine.
Medication.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, what's next? Is
The only other thing I had left, a recommendation: Red Rocket, A24 movie.
I really want to see that.
It's great.
Or
You know
anything
who
on
the
that
main
list
actor is?
that you
Yeah.
hadn't seen
Who's
or
that
you
scary
saw that he
movie?
didn't?
Yeah. So Adrian, the main guy in this Red Rocket A24 movie, is that the fucking main guy. You saw Scary Movie 3, right?
Yeah. You never saw Scary Movie 3?
I don't
Dude,
think I did.
everyone
Underrated.
That's the
Yeah.
best one.
That is
It
the
is.
best one. Dude, it has
He
one of my
plays-
favorite jokes ever. Scary Movie 3 has one of my I'm not even kidding. The joke where he's talking to, it's the Signs parody at this point, and he's talking to the sheriff. Charlie Sheen's talking to the sheriff, and every time it cuts back, the sheriff's hat is a little bit bigger, and it just keeps to the point where it cuts back and she has a giant hat, and she's trying to get into the cop car and she can't.
That sounds like a gore ass joke right there.
It's a really good
That's
joke.
great.
It's really good. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
In that same scene, I love played his wiener.
Oh yeah.
What actor are you talking about?
Simon
Yeah.
Rex. He was like a MTV video DJ.
Yeah.
But in Scary Movie 3, he played Eminem.
He played the Eminem character from 8 Mile because they parodied that too. That's what I like about the Scary Movie movies until 5. Fuck that movie. But at least when they parody stuff, it would be silly, but not the most like relevant at the time, because that movie 8 Mile came out like 2 years before Scary Movie 3 came out. So there was a little bit more thought going into it. Like, all right, that movie's old.
Like
It's
played
not a
up
disaster
actual
movie where.
scenes.
Yeah, exactly. And also disaster movie with parody shit that's not even out yet. They just parodied the trailer. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah. And Signs came out like a year before that too.
Any movies that Kyle didn't list that you want to talk about really quick, Gore?
Oh, I saw the new Resident Evil movie. You know, not quite as good as Red Rocket, but you know. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City is about as fucking shitty as I thought it'd be. Like it's just I don't know why it shouldn't take this much effort to make at least a fun movie based on a video game.
Fun, come on.
Yeah, at least a fun. It's like, oh, here's all the references, but you didn't get like characters right. It's just like, I don't understand. Like, you mixed the first 2 games together in one, but then you fuck up all these different characters. Like, why even do, like, I don't understand. And it bombs, so it doesn't matter. We're not gonna get a Resident Evil movie, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. Resident Evil video game series is doing very well. So I mean, we've had 4 fucking games in the last like 4 or 5 years, so that have been either good or really fucking good. So
Hell yeah.
but yeah, it's shitty, but whatever. And what they do to Leon is so embarrassing. They make him a fucking dipshit. It's like, he sucks. He's the worst. And I don't even care about the casting. Like, I was like, all right, this guy could play Leon, sure. And they just make him a fucking moron, but whatever. He's like a dumbass the entire movie. The liquor scene. Liquor was in it for 12 seconds.
Liquor.
Yeah, Liquor. Come on, man. Liquor's in it. Yeah, lick a do. But it's bullshit. It's in the movie 12 seconds.
It's
Lick
bullshit.
Lick a do,
It's
fucking piece of
bullshit.
shit. Mr. X is even in it. What the fuck is this? Anyway. And speaking of like anticlimactic endings, Jesus. That's our theme in this episode. That one fucking is like, all right, we have to end the movie. We don't have any more budget. Okay, just shoot him. All right, we're done. It's over. Anyway, it sucked. I also saw something else. What else I see? See if I was prepared for this, it would have been nice.
Hey, you've had like
But,
a fucking 30 minutes to do this.
well, we were talking, so I wasn't thinking about preparing
Hmm.
anymore. But oh, you mean before we start recording? That's true. So it's my fault. I guess that's it. You don't need to talk about anything else.
Eternals
Yeah.
was a movie. That's about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't talk about Eternals. Eternals was fucking. You know what? I actually liked Eternals more than the other two MCU movies, besides of course Spider-Man. Only because Eternals tried to do something a little bit different. Where I thought Shang-Chi and fucking Black Widow were so generic. And I actually didn't mind most of the characters in Eternal. Like they weren't stellar at all, but they were like, all right, whatever. They're not annoying me. Where like not every character, but there's so many characters in both Black Widow and fucking Shang-Chi that just annoyed the shit out of me. I also thought the writing wasn't as bad. And I thought the visuals were unique comparatively.
Sure.
Still, and I mean visually, like the cinematography and stuff. I thought the special effects were shitty, but yeah, they were really bad. Yeah, it's not good. That's all I gotta say about it.
It's all right. And then I'll add on
It was
that
okay. Yeah.
the another movie I watched on Sunday was Nightmare Alley, and
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
really want to see that.
I actually really liked it. That was a really good
Really?
movie.
That's
It
oh,
looks really good.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Did you see it, Kyle? And just forgot to mention.
My girlfriend did. She hated it. So okay.
Wow. Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
yeah, it looks great to me. I was
Yeah.
excited for it.
Visually, it's great. Obviously, story. It doesn't do anything crazy, but it just tells like a really solid story. I had a good time with it. So I won't say that anymore. But yeah.
Oh, also I saw Encanto. Pretty good. Encanto. Does it?
Anticlimactic ending towards Spider-Man. Let's do it. All right. Let's do this.
All right.
You had 42 minutes in case you did not heed my warning to leave for spoilers. So if you're in here now,
Don't worry. They skipped all the way to
get out of here.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
They skipped this.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, we're talking Spider-Man No Way Home. We're going spoilers. We're doing this. We're going in. Let's talk about it. Initial impressions. Gore the Movie God.
Well, okay. I like the MCU Spider-Man. I like them. They're not Tobey Maguire good, but I like them. The other two I'm talking about. Because I haven't said what I think about this one. I went into this movie excited. The potential bringing together of our Spider homies into one Spider movie sounded spiderific
On Spider Thursday.
Yeah, I was spider horny, bro, to see my spider boys again, and I was coming in with the 8 dicks because they have 8 legs, right? Do spiders have 8 legs or 6?
8.
I don't know. Every time I see a spider, I just fucking kill it instantly, so I don't count its
Do
legs.
they have Iraq? I guess
Iraq?
they have 8 legs.
Oh, no,
you
you
should
think
use
about it,
spiders versus Iraq. We should use spiders in war.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking win.
Really
Giant
quick before
spiders.
Your own spiders.
before we
shit.
jump into more of that really quick, just to cut you off on there. How did movie buying
unsurprising,
tickets?
I just waited. I had a theater that is like the shitty theater near me that doesn't even do like assigned seating yet. It's a shitty theater, so I knew I tried to get tickets for a good theater, but it didn't work out. So I was like, I'll just wait until they put their tickets on sale because I knew they wouldn't do it the same day because they suck. And I was good. I got my tickets for both Thursday and Saturday without a problem. They were still on sale before I went to go see the theater. Yeah, I got really good seats actually. I got there 30 minutes early for each. We got good seats. Nice screen. It's a shitty theater, but the screen is good.
Where does everyone
whatever.
sit
And
in the
sound system's
theater?
good too.
If you have your own pick, where does everyone pick to sit?
I pick. Well, it's different theaters every time. Each one of the theaters I go to has different seat. Like they always like they feel different. Not the seats themselves, but just like the viewing angles always feel different. So I usually try to get where the screen is like nice right in front of me. Like it's like I don't have to like. It's not too far away. It's not like fucking here. So I'm just like looking at a giant screen. Just want it nice right here so I can see all of it.
Don't
Don't
like
need to turn. Don't need to
center.
squint. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like dead center. 100%. I don't mind being on the side, but
No, I mean like dead center of like the rows usually. Then not the back, not the front. Like right, maybe middle, further back.
Yeah, maybe a little closer. Maybe like the center if you move one row up.
So what you, Kyle?
Center row up.
Where I sat?
Where's your usual, like if you have a full pick of assigned seating, no one's picked a seat.
Middle of the middle, bro.
Middle. Yeah. I always go back row.
That's always good too.
Back row.
I don't know why. I just like sitting in the back row.
I want to not see the screen at all.
I see it fine. It's not an issue.
Yeah, sure. Gotta put your glasses on.
Anyway, so you were spider dicking it around, and what else were you doing?
Yeah, I was fucking. I mean,
tell us how you're really feeling.
It wouldn't be a spoiler discussion if I get fucking interrupted before I was even done.
Exactly.
But I thought it was
come on,
great.
you were fucking hyped as shit. Come on, we all were. Are you?
Yeah.
Come
you
on.
were too.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No,
dude. What the fuck?
Now you're interrupting me. What the fuck? I'm gonna jerk it.
Keep going.
Anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home. I was super excited. Very excited. Which I haven't been excited for a Marvel movie since Avengers, is what I was gonna say, Endgame. I was probably even more excited for this than Endgame, honestly. Just because like there's so much mystery. Like Endgame was like when it was happening, there was mystery, don't get me wrong. But when it was happening and the reveals happened, it wasn't like mind-blowing reveals to me. It was like, oh, that makes sense, you know.
Also, this was a return. Like, right? Like it had been a long time since we had this kind of experience. Yeah, like even remotely.
Everybody was losing their mind in Eternals.
Yeah.
Like I've not had a sold out showing in
I love
any...
you say that, but we've had 3 MCU movies in the span of the last 4 months. Like besides this one, this is the 4th one. Yeah. But before this, there was already 3 other ones, and then like except 50 shows.
No, but I'm sorry. I like even in between Infinity War and Endgame, where you're talking like, it was Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, even like Black Panther wasn't like as rowdy as the Avenger movies and this movie was.
No. Black Panther, nobody cheered. I saw that movie twice. Nobody cheered either time.
Right.
And it was always a jam.
So it was like a nice return because this was definitely the most like opening day movie I've seen since
for sure.
Shit.
Since
I don't even.
Bad Boys. Yeah, Bad Boys for Life.
I can't even think of the last
my theater for Bad Boys for Life lost their shit. I don't know what the fuck was happening.
They knew this last movie. They're like, all right, let's just go out with a good time.
There's one point where there was one guy that just screamed no, and they all like everybody laughed in my theater. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a part where someone gets killed, and you can tell there's some big Bad Boys fans in the audience for Bad Boys for Life.
Hell yeah!
It's the quote with this no spoiler shit. Say the goddamn thing. You're good. There's
for Bad Boys
hide.
Yeah, for Bad Boys. Okay, Bad Boys for Life. Someone gets killed. We were talking about the Matrix.
I thought you were talking about. I thought someone got killed in Spider-Man.
No. I'm talking about Bad Boys for Life. No, sorry, okay. You opened the spoiler floodgates. Someone gets killed. They might be from the original Matrix movie too. Sad day. Yeah, there you go. Look up Matrix and then try to pinpoint who I'm talking about. Anyway, so Spider-Man No Way Home, I was fucking super excited about it. And yeah, I went in, got excited. So much so, I even bought a drink at my theater. I never do that. I usually just sneak shit in. So I went in. That's not true. I usually buy soda. But I usually sneak in a snack, though, because I ain't buying it. Fuck you. I ain't paying $8 for your goddamn snacks I could get at a dollar store for $1. Eat my ass. I'm sneaking it in.
But, I don't like popcorn that much. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not even a big popcorn guy. I only like popcorn like once in a fucking blue moon. And when I do, I fucking devour like The Rock.
Devour.
I'll have some rewards in my fucking.
Me too. I'd have a $5 AMC thing.
Yeah.
I use AMC. That was only because I used the monthly thing. So it's like free $5, like a doubly free $5 right there. But yeah, I was ready. I was fucking willing. I was putting out. I was fucking hyped. And and it was pretty good. So, what did you think?
Kyle.
You.
Yeah, you. No, it was fucking great, but we'll get to it. I thought it was great. So, what do you think?
Are you sure? Because you know me.
Oh yeah, you go 1st.
I'm gonna be talking about for a while. Yeah.
So obviously, I'd actually seen the Amazing Spider-Man when those movies came out.
That was his first Spider-Man movies, by the way.
Yeah. It's the same thing like Call of Duty Ghost, my first Call of Duty. I choose the wrong one to go in. I'm
Call
like,
of Duty is not
what's
a
the
good
what's the big like praise about this? This is weird.
I don't think there's a lot of praise for Call of Duty games, even when they were great. I feel like there was like people that played it and loved it and shut up about it, and then people that hated it.
I heard
very
constantly
vocal.
about it.
Maybe Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah, Modern Warfare, sure, but like
Or
even
maybe,
like
yeah.
yeah, Modern Warfare 1 was definitely fucking.
But like Modern
Everybody
Warfare
loved
3, like hell no.
Yeah, even 2 I heard a lot of shit about.
Obviously, we talked about the Spider-Man movies on here. Talked about 1 and 2 in a big talk. We talked about 3 afterwards, I believe.
Did you see 3?
I did.
No.
We didn't talk about 3.
Oh yeah,
we talked about 3 at some point.
No,
after that.
We did 1 and 2, and you did 2 as a surprise, like double feature.
Yeah, which was upsetting because I wanted to watch it again, and you didn't let me.
You should just did it.
So I just had to.
I should have to tell you. You should just watch a good movie.
Well, sorry, I had other movies to watch. I had to watch what came out around that time that I shouldn't have watched. I wasted my time.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. Yeah, I was watching Snake Eyes.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't see Snake Eyes.
But yeah, so I enjoyed the 3 movies, and I like the idea that I thought
like Kyle saw Snake Eyes, but I didn't.
I saw on the last day was in theaters.
Yeah, you were like, oh boy, I can't wait to see Snake Eyes. My boy,
Oh
guy
boy,
from Crazy Rich Asians.
I like
I
that.
can't wait to have something on and to numb my fucking pain.
I like
numb my pain, bro.
when the original No Way Home trailer came out, and that was when I hadn't watched the movies yet. I thought that was fun to see people's reactions, obviously, to the Green Goblin's bomb coming out, and then you see Doc Ock come up, and everyone's freaking out. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. So, got myself invested on that, and then I thought it was crazy that Sony stuck with the secrecy. I mean, obviously, we knew it was gonna happen. Like, there was no way it was not gonna happen.
At that point, they had
fucked up on
many...
some. They had a lot of like
I don't think
breadcrumbs.
I don't think they fucked up. It was just
that trailer, the Brazil trailer is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, that was I don't even want to say that was a fuck up. I think they just said they said, all right, let's put another little thing in there to tease them.
Just for Brazil,
but only the Brazil trailer.
it did double the views, right? Like people were like, wait, hold on.
They're too busy thinking of butts in Brazil, so they're not even gonna notice.
That's the thing, because you're like, because it did like everyone went to go watch that trailer afterwards, and like memeing on it, so like it worked. Right. But I mean, we all knew. I thought it was crazy that they decided to stick with their guns and just keep it a secret. I was like, oh, I thought for sure. When you go watch that reaction that Gore and I had, I was like, for sure they're gonna have it at the very end. That's gonna be the
Andrew Garfield coming in like, yeah, I saw the leaked picture. Sorry guys, it's fake. It's like he's just coming in interviews. Even Tobey Maguire, who doesn't usually do interviews because he's never in movies anymore. Like they talk to him. He's like, no, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Like I don't know what you talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
and he would be like, no comment. Be like. But that would be like after he's already said no 400 times, so he's just like, I'm not explaining anymore, just no comment. So it was actually kind of, it started to become maybe a little believable that they're not in it.
Like a little bit, like to the point where I was like, I could totally see them not being in it.
Not being in it at all, yeah.
But I thought that would have been such a misstep.
Not being in it.
That would have been a dumbass move. They just did not do that. Like, just go for it. And sure, they did, and like I said, it was a lot of fun to participate in the hype. That's sort of like how I went into Avengers. You guys remember that way in the first incarnation of this podcast, way back in the day when I hadn't seen any Marvel movies.
Oh, when it was just me and you? Yeah,
I hadn't seen any Marvel movies at all. So it's fun to... So far, I've been just having to catch up on a lot of this stuff, and I thought that was fun. I think it's fun to catch up to the hype and see what everyone's all excited about and joining in with that. So I had a good time, and then... yeah, we'll talk more in depth, but I gotta check my timer's going off again. But
yeah,
Kyle,
what the fuck is with your timer? What the fuck?
I gotta turn it off.
What are you timing?
This
Cookies
podcast.
in an oven? What the fuck?
No.
Ooh, what's up?
That makes sense.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So he's not even gonna listen to me.
Yeah, professional. Yeah, he always does this. Him and David does this shit all the time on the. You know what? Fuck this. Let me talk about Spider-Man.
yeah, fuck
Sure.
it,
Yeah, what the
Go
fuck?
ahead.
He always does this shit, especially whenever I'm about to do something on the podcast. He's like, "All right, well, Gore's gonna fucking open his mouth. Let me go leave and fucking get a bottle of water for 30 minutes or whatever." You know, oh, you're gonna show all the stuff you're getting on the podcast, Chris. I'm David, by the way. I'm gonna go take a piss for 45 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. Anyway, continue.
Gore, I just think it's crazy that you didn't think I would be hyped for this movie. I mean,
Well, you know, you hate the MCU with a burning passion. So even though you're hyped for it, but you're only really hyped for one particular thing, I would assume. So
I wouldn't say
when I
it's one
say hyped,
particular.
when I say hyped for the movie, you're really just hyped for that one particular thing, not just the movie itself, you know. And we all knew it was going to take a little while to get to that one thing, if that one thing was going to be in there.
Listen,
Yeah,
that one particular thing is what made this movie the second highest grossing weekend of all time. That
That's
one thing fucking made it so much more than any of the other MCU Spider-Man movies by far. And I mean, the
damn, that
numbers
made
don't
people
fucking
want to
lie.
see Aunt May die. That's fucked up.
I know, dude.
I was gonna make that joke too, but you beat
Oh
me
my
to
god.
it. So I'll wait for him to keep talking.
They all wanted to see Daredevil. Which
Yeah.
watch that show. Actually, Kyle, I think you'd like Daredevil.
Daredevil? Okay, yeah. So that was so funny. Okay, so
That I actually surprised me. I was like, whoa.
well,
Gore got a lot of
yeah.
surprises this week with the MCU stuff, which has been fun.
Yeah, and both of them are Daredevil related. Go ahead.
So, all I gotta say is I gotta do my history lesson. Okay, I fucking grew up with fucking Spider-Man, dude. Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 are my fucking shit. Those are my fucking movies, right? Like those are like my fucking
grew up with them, too.
childhood looked up to fucking classic.
And now you hate superheroes.
And that's well, here's the thing, you know. I love those Sam Raimi movies so much. They mean so much to me. I saw them all when they all came out. I've seen them so many times since. I love those movies in a deep personal way. I do. When Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 came out, I felt crushed because like this ain't my Spider-Man. When MCU Spider-Man came out, I was like interesting, but then the movies came out and I wasn't a fan. So listen, the whole point of this movie was the integration of the Raimi universe, the Amazing Spider-Man universe into the new MCU thing. So there's a big dichotomy here between my passion and love for those Raimi movies and what I feel are, you know, the MCU movies, the current, you know, top dog of entertainment that I just feel nothing towards.
Right.
So to see something that I don't really care about, take something that I do care about and like integrate it and make it, you know, the MCU now, the Raimi stuff is MCU now.
Technically, yeah.
I feel conflicted, but I mean, it's deep down, you know, it's like these things meant so much to me a long time that it still mean so much to me, and now I'm seeing what are they gonna do with it?
Are you
what
the
are they
type?
gonna do with Doc Ock?
Are you the type that
What
would
are
have
they
been like? I know Gore's not, because he's explained this with like Cowboy Bebop. Are you the type that there was the potential they could ruin anything by where they go, or like no, the solid three are always, or the not solid three, but the
I
Raimi
guess they
trilogy
could
is
ruin it
where they're
by
at,
changing.
and I'm happy with that no matter what happens in this movie. Or were you like, no, it just could potentially just ruin shit.
If they like change the actual like events of each movie,
That's what I was gonna say. Then that's different
yes.
than Cowboy Bebop, because Cowboy Bebop is a straight up remake of that
Sure.
and just readaptation, I guess. Where this is like, we didn't know this ahead of time. Obviously, we didn't even know if they were going to be in there. What the fuck are you drinking? Is that Slurpee?
So,
Fuck.
and then I was going off is I have this.
Don't give me a long story.
I have this thing on Kickstarter.
For fuck's sakes! Oh
You
my
put this thing in
God.
there, and it swirls around a soda in the freezer, and you make a slushie out of it.
Actually, sounds dope. Anyway,
don't have to go
what was I
7-Eleven anymore for those Slurpees.
yeah, I can't drink Slurpees anymore. So, on a diet, those aren't good for you. So,
Fuck it.
spoilers: Slurpees aren't very good for you. Fuck it. But if I get like a diet one, that's okay.
A diet
Yeah,
Slurpee.
diet Slurpee.
Yeah. Diet Cola Slurpee.
Water Slurpee.
Yeah, all that sugar water's not good for you.
Water Slurpee.
I can make a Propel Slurpee. There you go. Propels are good.
That's honestly not a bad idea.
The Propels are really good. Shout outs.
You know what? I deep down I knew like there wasn't any mystery to me. I knew they were gonna fucking be in the movie. So
Right.
like,
There
But
was
were you
still
scared?
parts of
Were
me
you
that were
scared
like,
though?
going
of
into the
course,
theater, I was like 100% sure they're going to be in it. But
the
I was still worried.
edge, me being on the edge was, what are they gonna do to him? How are they
Right.
integrate him? Are they gonna be
What are they gonna do to
completely?
my
Are they
boy?
gonna be? Are they gonna do Toby dirty? Are they gonna make this all for
Toby
nothing?
Dirty.
Are they just gonna? Are they just gonna be saying jokes? Are they just gonna be fucking like MCU characters, which mean nothing to me? So that's what was going on in my head the entire time before the movie, and even during the movie started. The anticipation of when it happens, when they come, what will happen,
When
how
you
will I
come.
feel about it.
When I come, yeah.
I was so, and here's the thing.
Horny.
I I got tickets for the movie at like 3 that Thursday, you know, like the
Yeah.
very first screening. So
Yep.
I
Gotcha.
was like, okay, I'm good. I'm awesome. I'm done. I had to suffer through the
Done.
AMC website, like fucking not letting me get tickets for an hour, but eventually I did get them. Except I had to work that day. Opening night,
Oh no.
Spider-Man.
Sad day.
So I was like, okay, so my shift started at 6:45 at night. My screening was at 3.
Oh yeah, easy.
I had tickets for a separate theater.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh.
In LA?
Yeah.
Oh. So what? Where's the story there?
So I had to cancel my ticket. There was no way I
no.
could see the movie, then drive to my work and do all that stuff. Like feasibly, it just
No.
ended. Like I tried to make it work. I tried to get a different shift, but no, it didn't work.
That'd be the
Great.
theater that shows like 25 trailers in front of it too.
It's, yeah,
Like, oh,
it
fuck.
is, dude. It's literally 25 minutes of trailers. And it's awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no,
The
so
theater, I
Raven,
went to 3 trailers. Perfect.
fuck yeah.
And
That's
there
how
were
it
trailers that made no sense to show. It was the 355, which I mentioned earlier, Moonfall, and the Batman. The Batman makes sense, but
I got Sonic during mine.
Nice. Wow.
Boy, oh, I'll fuck
Boy,
you up,
mate.
bruv. Oh.
You think I need
Uh,
your power?
So no. So I'm bummed out. I'm not seeing the movie. My shift's about to start. I get out at 2. I got out at 2:45 in the morning that day.
Yeah.
So on Friday, there was a screening at 2:30 a.m.
Okay.
And
Did you not get spoiled?
No.
Because he comes to clean. I'm assuming you cleaned up right after, like everybody left. Like everybody left after credits.
I was at concessions, so I'm giving
okay.
people fucking popcorn.
No one
and
was
shit.
talking about it too. Damn, you got lucky.
They were,
Hey,
but
in my theater, immediately someone walked past the crowd for the next screening because it's a small shitty theater, and
Classic.
fucking and they were talking about Toby. it's like
But
what the fuck are you doing?
Not like trying to.
No, they were talking about I could, they were doing that shit, walking by the crowd, going to see the next fucking screening.
It's a dick
They
move.
were walking by the line while they were waiting to get into the next screening of the movie. They were walking. We were leaving, and it's a small shitty theater.
I know what you're saying, because I know it's people are saying like the guys that drove by, the guys just like drive by lines and yell, "Dumbledore
no, they were talking
dies."
to themselves, but they were stupid and being loud, and then fucking people.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like just wait until you're out in the theater. I mean, out of the theater, and talk about it for fuck's sakes. Jesus. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So the theater I work at is the most attended theater in the West Coast.
Is that the big one that we went to?
No, the other one, the one that I work at, is bigger.
How many screens?
16.
One.
IMAX. They have an IMAX, a Dolby, and a Prime.
Prime.
The fuck is Prime?
Optimus.
It's like really nice seats, I guess.
You guess. He works there.
I work there and I have no fucking idea. And I saw it at that theater.
The theater closest to me, it has really nice seats, and those are every theater. Have really nice seats. The Prime shit.
Dude, the non-big theaters at my theater, the most attended one is like fucking classic gunky ass.
Yeah,
seats.
the shitty theater near me is a close one, and then there's a shitty one. The shitty theater near me has just a reclinable.
The shitty one, that was
not reclinable. I'm sorry, the fucking concert.
I was excited to go to that one because we were gonna try to go watch Incredibles. Remember? No, it's sold out there.
No, that was the one that had the reclinable seats. The nice
I thought we
one.
tried for the street
Shitty
theater
one.
too.
There's another shitty one near me that didn't have Incredibles. That's why we didn't go see it
Oh,
there. I looked it up. They didn't have it because they only show 4 movies, and they decided Incredibles wasn't good enough.
My
for some
AMC
fucking
has
That's
really
an AMC artisan film, bro.
Yeah, that's an artisan film.
my AMC
I
has
mean, like
just,
over $1 billion. It's an artisan movie.
my AMC has like pretty standard chairs, like not good ones, not terrible one, not in stadium chairs, but not good ones. And then the IMAX in there has leather seats, but they're still not the best ones. The Cinemark here is by far the best one. That's like each is like a recliner with the button in every seat. Doesn't matter the theater. It's all 24 screens in there. Have that seat.
Right. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Cinemark does have nice seats. We
So
should.
2:30.
Man, I have so much to talk. Yeah. Okay. So 2:30. So okay, I get off at 2:45 a.m. The movie starts at 2:30. The movie's 2.5 hours long. I'm gonna be out at fucking sunrise, right?
Yeah.
And like the whole shift, like, man, I can just wait. I can just wait. I can just wait. But no, I need to fucking find out what happens. I need to find out.
Was it a full theater still?
Yes, it was still a full theater.
Holy
but
shit!
It
Yeah, that's not
was
so
the most like
quiet
cricket theater
Yeah.
for opening night I have ever fucking. I could.
It was probably all
know,
people like you that just got their shift and
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
guess I gotta fucking
they
watch
got
this
the
now.
last screen and they're fucking exhausted. Like the whole energy of it was so like, like that. It was crazy, dude. People needed fucking coffee and they just didn't have it. Like that's what it was. It was pretty sad, but like that fit my vibe. So I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
The
No
only thing
screaming,
that went
just
crazy for,
quietly accepting Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
yeah.
Mainly Tobey Maguire.
So there were claps for that, but they went crazy for Matt Murdock. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Like they went like
Because that was
fucking
probably.
apeshit.
I bet they.
It was also the
knew-
beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
had energy.
but by hour 2, when they finally show up, they're probably all fucking asleep in their chairs. To be fair, yeah.
So yeah, then
Yeah,
I saw the
you see Andrew Garfield, and you just hear it in the crickets. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
All right, so do you like it or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Okay. All right, there you go. Thank you. We all took about 30 minutes each to get to it good. Me like.
Yeah, first impressions.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? For an epic, gargantuan-sized movie like this is like a one-in-a-lifetime sort of event type movie, right?
No, don't worry. They're gonna fuck it up later. They'll bring them back and they'll be telling MCU jokes.
Well, we'll get into.
You think after this succeeding, and remember, this is before Christmas. It's gonna do even better. Well, not even better, but it's gonna do really well this weekend coming up too.
And I
Movies
think
always do better during Christmas.
and I think Europe also didn't get a lot of it because
They already made
I
over
think-
$500 million, and
They're
only
on
been out for a
lockdown,
couple
bro.
days. Huh?
Europe's in lockdown and China doesn't have the movie yet.
Yeah, it's already made $500 million in its first couple days.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it's already made double its budget. So way more than double its budget.
My theater made $300,000.
$300,000.
$300,000
and $1,000
in profits
Damn.
opening night.
Damn.
Are you getting paid minimum wage or no?
$14 an hour, buddy.
Hell yeah. Maybe they'll add another quarter there. There you go,
Say
buddy.
you demand a percentage
You
of the
handed
ticket
them their
sales that
Snickers
weekend.
Quick. You handed them a bunch of Crunch quick. Good job.
Yeah.
High five.
All right, so let's pick apart this.
Did you still have to pay for your ticket though?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I am a proud AMC
Dumbass.
member. I am a part of the theater. I believe in AMC. I think they're the best chain in America.
They are pretty good.
Hashtag ad.
When
Yeah.
it comes to seeing movies,
Hashtag shill.
AMC does it the best. They master
AMC
their
shill.
screens. They have big screens. They have the
AM shill.
premium experience, and they have the best. Without there's no question about this. The best membership service. AMC.
Yeah. Well, Regal's pretty good though. Actually, did you see Regal's new?
I have it.
No,
but
what's Regal's new one?
It's pretty much
Regal
just Movie
Unlimited.
Pass. It's pretty much
Yeah.
just Movie Pass. So every day you can see one movie. But but like not all movies. I think isn't it like certain movies you have to pay a surcharge. But I
You have
looked and like
to.
most of the movies are, and it's pretty cheap. It's only like $17, I think.
Okay,
So at least
so
over here.
for me, it was $22 a month. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can see however many movies, however many days. But you do get surcharged if it's an IMAX or
Oh,
3D
okay.
or
Oh,
whatever.
that's not bad.
How much
Okay,
surcharge?
I read it like I read it differently. I thought it was like certain movies, but I guess that
It's
makes
like
sense. IMAX.
$2.
That's pretty
See,
good for $17 a month.
But no, I don't. But here's the thing, though. Like, man,
I
like
have a Regal pretty close to me too.
I'm a fucking movie nerd. I'm a fucking film snob. You know how like there's like
Yeah,
50
these
movies
are
that
all
didn't even
true.
fucking talk about in that fucking thing.
Yeah,
Like, dude, I don't need to see. I like what at Regal like. Do I need to see more than 3 movies a week from? Like nothing.
sure.
see,
But
So
AMC is the
AMC
same thing.
list is balanced, no
Yeah,
surcharges at all, better service.
true. That's
the
true. But like I have a Regal closer than my AMC. So,
yeah,
but
Okay,
AMC is
that's
yeah,
great.
fair.
that's my
It's
biggest
still
issue.
good.
Is
Yeah,
is
it is.
my AMC is about 25 minutes away.
Yeah, that's
The
about as
Regal's
far as
like
mine is.
10.
Yep, that's exactly what mine too.
Now the
Except
AMC,
my Regal only has 9 screenings, so that
my
means or theaters. That means probably won't get like a lot of the indie stuff,
I
which kind of
have
sucks.
2 or 3 Regal theaters, I think, in my city, and the Regal theaters are the ones that are like your AMC. Which remember when we did the movie podcast originally was they that's how I saw it. I remember Kyle even mentioned he's like, how the fuck are you getting that indie movie and I'm not, and he was in LA, and that my Regal theater is the one that I think had all those really like the super indie movies. So that sounds like a better idea. I feel I might have to look into that one more
Yeah,
now.
look into it because I think
I do
certain
miss
certain areas only offer like certain deals too, which is weird because I think there's like one that like only makes this cut part of the ticket off or whatever, and then another one pays the whole ticket unless it's a special screening, I guess, like IMAX. Which I thought for some reason when I read it, it sounded like it was saying like for like newer movies you'll still have to pay a surcharge or whatever. But maybe that I read that wrong.
yeah, no, blackout dates is good.
Yeah, no blackout. You only see one movie a day though, right?
No, you can see. No.
Okay,
No, you
so
can see as
it
many?
says
Okay.
this. So it's Regal
I'm seeing
Unlimited.
everything.
Regal Unlimited, which is
Yeah.
18 per month, is checkmarked
Damn,
as
it's
many
22 a month for
theaters.
me.
Well,
Fuck.
here's
Well,
why.
in
Uh,
over there,
yeah,
over
no,
here, I think it's 18. Actually.
well, so okay, it says it checkmarks many theaters. Regal Unlimited Plus, which is 21, checkmarks many and more theaters.
That's for IMAX, right?
And then Regal Unlimited All Access checkmarks
That's
all Regal theaters.
Okay.
So I mean,
Sorry.
let me go look at this
Biggest
theater
pro-
list for us while we're here. So
Biggest
It's a
problem
win.
with Regal though, they have fucking Pepsi products, dog.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck
Gross.
you.
Fuck
AMC
you.
better, period. Just because of that.
Wait, who owns Gatorade? Is it Pepsi?
Gatorade.
Is it or is it Coca-Cola? It's
I don't know.
one of them. I know it's definitely one
I'd
of them.
bet more on Coke. No, it's Pepsi.
I bet
Oh, shit,
it's
you're right.
Pepsi. Well, Propel is a
Coke is
Pepsi product.
Powerade.
Oh, but Powerade sucks. So
Boom.
Pepsi owns
fuck.
Propel. Gatorade is better than Powerade. Fucking fight me. If you don't disagree, fight me anyway.
Okay, so
Anyway, we should talk about the actual movie
I'm
at this
looking-
point. We've been talking about everything
yeah.
else for about 40 minutes.
Sorry, now I'm curious about this. So all I have to do is get unlimited. One of my theaters wouldn't be allowed under that, but that's the one I wouldn't go to between the 3 that are in my city.
Right.
So I'm probably have to look into that one. It sucks. I like my AMC, and they have the cheapest food by far. But I'd save money probably just going to these ones, even if with a surcharge. Plus, I'll go more because it's like on the way from work.
Put a timestamp.
Yeah, I was gonna do that right now, actually.
Yeah, good. Because we didn't talk about the fucking movie.
Yeah, we're gonna deep dive this plot right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about everything besides what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
So we don't
anime
mention
go.
Toby or Andrew at all. We're just
No.
Let's talk about string theory.
Yeah, let's talk about string theory.
okay.
We won't talk about who says that, but we'll talk about Dr. String theory.
All right. We start off directly after
End of games. What's it called?
After Far From Home.
Far away.
We're like straight at the end of that. Direct continuation. Fun shot so far. Like it's got some fun music behind it. And they're going after.
Yeah.
I love the one shot that they had in the apartment.
Oh yeah, where it's like a one shot kind of. He's like,
yeah, they're going through the
Not the most impressive one, but whatever.
No, not the most impressive, but it was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun.
You know, No Time to Die had a really good tracking shot. Shout outs.
Shout outs to you guys.
It was like one of the last action scenes in that movie that had a really good tracking shot. Anyway, I like tracking shots. Daredevil, top tier tracking shot though.
Speaking of, right after that is we get like almost right, like there's a little bit of a pause. It was funny, like, oh, don't answer any questions, and then Ned being funny, Ned spills the juice everywhere.
He's a dumbass. Ned's dumb. He's a fucking idiot. Funny, stupid ass.
MCU humor. But then right after that,
so
we got our first cheering right after that scene.
Yeah.
Well, what was so obviously Kyle said his reaction
dies right there.
Yeah, right there. What was the reaction for you, Gore? In your theater?
Not that hype, honestly. Everything else you expect people to cheer for, everybody fucking lost their minds for. Both times seeing it, I had one guy, I swear it was the same fucking guy. One guy all the way to the left back of me went, yeah, for Matt Murdock when he showed up. Both times, I think it was the same fucking guy. Me, I don't cheer usually in movies, because I'll do it when I'm like by myself watching a thing. But dude, this is probably the most I've ever even come close. Like the last time I've ever come close to like actually speaking out loud in a movie and saying something was probably when that 10 Cloverfield Lane trailer came out of nowhere. And I was in the theater like, what the fuck?
You turn around. Did anyone else fucking see that?
Yeah, there was like 10 other people in that theater and nobody said anything. I was like, what the fuck? In that theater, that was the first time. I was one of the first people to ever see that trailer. Because nobody saw that fucking movie, that 13 hours. So on that day when I saw it, and I wasn't even going to see that movie. Was it called 13 Hours, the Michael Bay movie?
I think
they showed that trailer for that. Yeah, the Secret Soldiers of Baghdad, or where the fuck, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that was a hype moment for me. I was very happy when they show the cane. Immediately, I was like, oh my god. And it was a pretty good scene, even though I was hoping it would come back in some way, because the whole legal thing kind of just dropped after that. I mean, he does say like you don't need to worry about it really. They have nothing against you and stuff. But yeah, Matt Murdock showing up was dope, and the brick coming through, him catching it, him reading it, and they misspelled believe, which I thought was funny. Anyway, I thought it was a great scene. I thought they did that perfectly. Honestly, if you're gonna do a cameo from someone from the MCU TV shows, then I mean Luke Cage would have been cool too, but I mean that would be a little bit too much.
It was a fun week for Daredevil to come back.
Yeah, the same day after him showing up, not him, but another character from Daredevil showing up in Hawkeye, the show.
Yeah, so it's been a fun week. And then
that also, yeah,
I love that line. He catches the rock, and how'd you do that?
Yeah,
I'm a really good lawyer. What happens right after that? Let's see.
Good stuff. Right after that, like he's just kind of moping around. He's trying to get into MIT. Of course, that doesn't work. He's trying to get into a college. He doesn't really care as long as he's
in Boston.
His girlfriend and his dumbass friend. So his backup schools don't accept him or his friends, and then MIT doesn't accept him. So he's immediately looks at a Halloween decoration, and it reminds him of Doctor Strange. And he's like, "Wait, hold on." It's good she didn't take down the Halloween decorations, even though it's almost Christmas, because this whole plot would have gotten started. It's like that rat in Endgame. Like if they got that rat fucking got Ant-Man out of there, we would have been fucked. But yeah, so he goes to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is like, "Hey, Peter, what's up? Come in. It's cold in here." Brr. And there's like two characters there sweeping or shoveling the snow, and they don't explain what the fuck's going on there. I thought that was really weird because it's like two slaves there, like brainwashed, shoveling snow shittily, which is odd.
Yeah, I think,
like for that whole scene, I was thinking about what the fuck what the fuck was going on there.
The New Rockstars did a video on it, obviously, and those were two of the makeup people, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain what's going on in the story.
Oh, for the whole snow?
About makeup people? Yeah, but why were they like,
Oh, I don't know. They're just
shoving
probably
it like
bored.
fucking zombie. Dude, when Peter says, "Hey," they both move at the same time, like looking insane. It doesn't matter, whatever.
They're
But anyway,
bored.
that whole scene's pretty. That whole scene's pretty good. Doctor Strange is like, "I'm having hot cocoa and I'm at the fire."
And Wong's over there chilling.
Wong's like, which by the way, they completely changed that scene from the trailer.
Yeah.
Wong, the trailer, he's like, you better not do that spell, you cocksucker. And in the movie, he's just like, I don't care, do it, fuck it, I'm out. Wong has made it, which is funny because that's actually that actress name too. So you could just say Wong, and you could talk about the actor or him.
Or Benedict.
He's made it because his name is Benedict. Wong.
Both of them.
He made it a career at this point to just have really short moments in movies, usually in the beginning of the movies too. So like even in Endgame, Infinity War, he shows up in the beginning, towards the end of Endgame, in the beginning of Shang-Chi, and at the end of Shang-Chi.
No, yeah. There he said.
You remember?
Yeah. Where he's up there, we're talking about when
they have a karaoke moment at the end, which was fucking hilarious. And where I was laughing hard.
Raffling.
Yeah, I was wrong. Imagine there was a karaoke scene right after Aunt May's death. Like all three of the Spider-Men show up. And
So
let's go
I'll
karaoke,
preface
bro.
this that
What?
while they still did it, they did at least bite their tongue enough for me to not mind it so much. Where they did the whole jokey thing after something really terrible happens.
But the thing is that at least the character that is feeling that pain isn't there in that scene, where like a lot of times they do that, where like a character like just lost somebody, and in the same scene someone's being a jackass in the same area, where at least that was jokey, but there was enough time in between, I think.
Well,
when Aunt May died, and then
that pacing is how you actively pace a story. You know, that's how like go back to Shakespeare. That's how Shakespeare does that, as you alleviate the bad moments with the joke moment. But the MCU MCU thinks, oh, let's alleviate the bad moment with a joke literally a quarter second later.
Is that why that Macbeth movie is coming out so close to this? Because they're similar. They're the same.
It's Tragedy of Macbeth and then joke with MCU
and Tragedy of Spider-Man. Honestly, you know what? Spider-Man at this point has had way more tragedy than Macbeth. What
really?
The fuck?
So think about this. Do we want to piece together this the way we're doing it, or do you want to go talk about the movies?
I was gonna quickly get through it.
Yeah, go for
it. If you shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Corey.
All right, so yeah, shut the fuck up, Adrian, Kyle, and me.
I haven't said a damn thing in like 5 minutes.
I know. And well, you're saying something now, fucker.
I need get a chili pepper, dude.
What?
The fuck are you talking about? Are you okay?
I don't know what happened.
He just lost his mind. Anyway, he doesn't give a shit about this part. That's why. All right, so I'll quickly go through it. All right, so anyway, Doctor Strange, he's like, oh, I actually have a spell that can make everybody forget you're Spider-Man because you're having a bad spider time. So he's like, all right, let me get the spider spell out. Come over here, spider guy, and we're gonna do some spider shit or spell shit. He's like, all right, but you can't. He doesn't preface this. He should have. He should have said, hey, you shouldn't talk during the spell because it's really important that you don't.
Preface with what he's doing too.
He just starts the fucking spell, and then Peter's like, oh, I'm talking. And he's like, you're changing my spell, blah, blah, blah. And you keep talking, blah, blah, blah. And then something happens where the spell fucks up. And he's like, you fucked my spell up. You shouldn't have been talking. And Peter should have said, well, you should have fucking told me ahead of time. I shouldn't be fucking talking. You should have told me that ahead of time. Why didn't you tell me ahead of time? This is like spell shit that's going to affect the entire world. And Doctor Strange didn't tell him. So, again, I think Doctor Strange is at fault a lot. Especially since Peter's like 16 or 17.
Right.
He's still a fucking idiot. Even Doctor Strange is like, yeah, I keep forgetting you're a kid. But anyway, he fucks up the spell, and it looks like, oh, that sucks. And then Peter's saying like, oh, man, I just wish I can get into MIT with my friends.
Wish I could get to Eminem.
Yeah, I wish I could be inside Eminem. Wasn't that like a joke in the interview that he's gay or whatever?
There's a joke in Scary Movie 3. Oh, yeah.
Oh, both? Damn. 2 Eminem gay jokes and 2 comedies.
If you didn't watch the recap part, you have no idea.
Oh, yeah. If you didn't watch the beginning part of this podcast, you're probably like, Scary Movie 3, what? Anyway. Anyway, Doctor Strange is like, you did talk to the MIT people. Maybe they'll let you in, maybe like talk about your situation. And Peter Parker's like, duh, no. And he's like, what? Get the fuck out of my house. And then he gets out and he's like, wait, I need to catch the lady before she goes on the plane to tell everybody we suck and we're MIT. So he goes there on a bridge. That's the bridge she's seen in the trailer. He's like, "Hey, lady, knock knock, let me in, let the devil in. Can you hey, remember when you said I shouldn't, my friends can't be in? Can you let us in?" And she's like, "No." And then Dr. Octopussy comes in and he's like, "Hey, Peter, how you do? Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "What?" And then they fight on the bridge. It's a pretty dumb battle because Dr. Octopus gets his ass beat, and that really upset me. So and also he gets treated like an asshole too because the nanotech, which is already overpowered as fuck, gets on him and controls his octopus arms. Alfred Molina's back, by the way. Shout outs. And the special effects on him are fucking flawless. Like it looks just like, well, maybe not just like him in the original.
Looks really good.
He looks skinnier in this. If you saw the original Spider-Man 2 recently, like
he's a little chunky
different.
fella.
Yeah, he was chunkier in that than in this. So
he had a few too many Slurpees.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Building that fucking machine arm thing.
Yeah, man.
That the sun. Dude was building the sun.
Yeah, the sun in my hands. I actually like that he mentions a scene in the original when he like has his hand around. I had my hand around Peter Parker's throat or whatever. And if you go back, that's actually the end of the movie. Right before he gets turned good.
So in theory,
which is a little weird. Also, he had his
him
glasses on, which he didn't have his glasses on.
But in theory, if they send him back to that exact moment, he will die no matter what.
Well, also, it doesn't make sense because they have this whole thing about the inhibitor chip, but Peter got through to him anyway without the inhibitor chip. So, like, they didn't need that, and they make that whole big thing in this where, like, oh, we need to fix all these supervillains that showed up.
I didn't hear the voices anymore.
Inhibitor chip. But whatever. It almost feels like someone that watched Spider-Man 2 years ago and doesn't remember that he turns good on his own at the end, and they're just like, whatever. So what? Fine. That's like one of the couple flaws you could say about the villains in this movie. I also think Sandman is stupid, but we'll get to it. Anyway, yeah, Sandman, and also, all right, I'm jumping the gun. When Sandman got cured, did they just use footage from Spider-Man 3?
It looked like it, right? Because that part
like
where he looked out,
footage of him.
That part where he looked out the Statue of Liberty head looked really off.
When he was like, really, I was thinking when he was looking at his own hand. That was a scene straight at like when he first when he like turns in the mud.
He has
remember
the bracelet? Yeah, the photo.
But yeah, I was thinking when he turns the mud or whatever.
The
like,
part where
his hand as it dissolves.
The part where they're getting sent back. He looks out the Statue of Liberty and it looks really off to me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know Thomas Hayden Church did come back. He was obviously did the voice.
They lost the footage.
But, yeah. Well, I was wondering, like, did they just use because it's such a quick scene, so maybe they didn't want to use because he looks a little bit different than he did 13 years ago, so they would maybe have to do CG, which they didn't do with Willem Dafoe. Like that wasn't. He just looks like good.
He just fucking be like that, dog.
He exudes fucking.
He just looks 10
ago,
years older. It's all right.
Yeah. I mean, I thought they did well enough. I mean, he still looked pretty old in the original Spider-Man. I mean, he was like almost 50, but yeah, I mean, he was like 46 or something, whatever. So yeah, where was I? So anyway, yeah, they capture Doc Ock, put him in a cage, and then Doctor Strange is like, hey, there's a bunch of other people. Look, we got a lizard guy, and it was like, whoa.
He's always scratched.
Yeah, he's got a big scratch on him because he was fighting the lizard guy. Which is funny because Doctor Strange got a scratch, but I don't think anybody else got their ass beat by lizards. So I guess Doctor Strange just sucks. They made Doctor Strange kind of suck in this movie.
He got nerfed hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it would make sense if this was right after the original Doctor Strange movie, but it's already after Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, where he was.
This man 1v1 Thanos did pretty well and got beat by Spider-Man.
1v like 500 of himself, but yeah. So anyway, he's like, all right, we have to find everybody else. Here's the lasso thing to get all the other villains. Of course, Ned does some like Ned shit. And he's like, I found the next one. It's like a video game. I found your next target. Go get him, Spider-Man. And then he goes and it's Electro, and Electro's like, whoa, I'm black again, not blue. That's
I look cool.
And yeah, whoa, cool. I don't got gab in my teeth. That's weird. And he's like, oh, I like this power. Why am I naked? And then they zap him in, and then Sandman shows up. He's like, hey, Peter, I'll help you. I'm all sand now. I can't turn into human anymore for some reason, which is weird. But it's like they were really trying not to have Thomas Hayden Church in that movie at all. Like it looks like they cut him out from.
He might not have been able. Maybe he just couldn't actually show up.
Huh?
Maybe he couldn't actually just show up on set. Maybe
Yeah, that might be it. Maybe just
they got the
couldn't show up.
voices, but just couldn't get him on.
He was
set.
filming that fucking one show he's on. The what was that one show? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different actor. Never mind. But I'm thinking of that Shameless show. That's a different actor. Anyway, so where is that? Okay, so they're getting all the villains, and then Green Goblin's like, oh, I guess I missed the scene earlier. Green Goblin shows up and throws a bomb, and then we have a nice scene of regular Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin side like arguing, and we only get the mask for like, then the suit for literally like 25 seconds, which is kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little upset about that because
Yeah,
they were quick to get rid of that mask.
I mean, yeah, and it's an iconic mask, but man, like Willem Dafoe's just face is so menacing on its own that I'm
don't
like,
get me wrong.
fuck it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. That's cool. And he has no reason to hide his identity in this universe because nobody knows who the fuck he is. So, you know, like that was the only reason why he had it, because he was a rich man, powerful man. But anyway, so he shows up. Norman is in full control. The Green Goblin, or Goblin, is not. So he goes to Feast. That's the organization Aunt May has to help hungry people. And he shows up there because he's confused and nobody knows him. He doesn't, he's in a different universe. And then Spider-Man shows up. He's like, "Hey, you follow me." And then he says, "I'm a scientist myself too," like the original movie. And they work on trying to fix them or whatever. Doctor Strange doesn't like them. Doctor Strange is like, no, they need to go back. And then Spider-Man's like, no, I need to fix them before they go back because they'll die. And then Doctor Strange and him have a little tussle. They go into the mirror dimension. They fight. And then Spider-Man does some like
math.
He did like, I love geometry or whatever the fuck. Well, I don't know what that has to do with you shooting webs everywhere and then trapping them. All right, but whatever. But anyway, he traps Doctor Strange in there. Doctor Strange is a little bitch. To the point where even like Spider-Man takes his sling ring thing, and like Doctor Strange doesn't try to fight him back. Like, no, that's mine. He just like lets him take it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Maybe he was okay. Maybe like, all right, whatever. I'll just pretend I lost.
No, well, they need to explain that because they made him a little bitch. Maybe he saw. Oh no, he doesn't have the stone anymore. So I was gonna say maybe he saw the future. Or maybe he saw the future back in the Endgame or Infinity War, and he saw that also. He's like, oh yeah, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I gotta let him do this. Oh, Aunt May dies. That would be hilarious. So anyway, what happens after that? A bunch of other shit. Spider-Man.
They go to Happy Hogan's
the villains
apartment.
go to Happy Boy's apartment to try to fix them all, and it's working out. Electro's getting fixed. I don't even think they explain how Sandman gets fixed. Do they even fucking talk about a cure? No, they don't. They just have a cure at one point. I think Sandman was really just an afterthought completely. Completely, which is unfortunate because I like his character in Spider-Man 3.
It's like, well, we might as well complete the roster, right? We can't just have Goblin, Doc Ock, and Electro, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they need at least one more, and I'm sure they were considering Venom, but they're like, no, fuck that. No, you don't want.
I wanted it.
I want James fucking Franco.
Oh yeah, bring him back.
He should have been in the movie.
He should have been, yeah, because there's nothing wrong with James Franco right now. Just cast him in it.
Do you think they would have put him in there if there'd not been some shit with him?
Maybe. I could totally see that. And that would have been an emotional moment between him and Toby because he's still alive.
And Dad. Yeah. Him and Dad. There you go.
Dude, that'd be a huge thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
they could have got what's his name from Amazing Spider-Man 2. There you go.
Rhino.
That James Franco. No, the other
Osborn.
Harry Osborn from Amazing Spider-Man 2, the fucking Chronicle kid. They could have got him.
Ugh.
There you go. And Andrew Garfield would have been like, "You killed my fucking girlfriend, you son of a bitch, dumb bastard." And they could have like did that. They could have did the same scene at the end of this movie.
We're getting to a really good scene. So they fixed Doc Ock.
Yeah,
that was a
they
cool
fixed
moment.
Doc Ock. That was a really good moment. He's like, "Oh, at first we thought he died, but of course he's not. He's fine."
Imagine if he died.
That would be hilarious. They just killed Doc Ock. They killed him way more pathetically than he died in Spider-Man 2.
But so that happens. But I think one of the coolest moments was when the Spidey sense hit, and that was that shot where he's like,
he's like looking around. He knows some shit's about to go down. He doesn't know who it is, and then he realizes, of course, it's fucking, it's the one guy that's been nice the entire time. It's like, yeah, that's sus as fuck.
Well, there was a sus moment though, because it was Doc Ock talking to Osborn, and he's just like, "You ready? This is gonna happen." He just kind of sits there, doesn't silence. Like, oh yeah,
You're very ready to be whole again, or whatever you said.
yeah. There you go.
And I guess you could also say like Electro was being like, "Oh, this shit don't feel right. I don't like this." But Sandman's like, "Calm your ass down. Come on, man.
Just get the fuck out of here.
I do like the scene where Sandman sits on the couch. He's like, "Oh shit, sorry." He tries to push the
Keep wiping.
sand off, but he just adds more sand. I thought it was funny. But so yeah, Green Goblin's like, "Man, it's me, Spider-Man."
What a fucking good fight.
He's such a good fucking, and he did it his own
All
stunts
of those
too.
stunts. He said, "I want to do my own."
He
stunt."
crashed through that building.
Yeah, there you go.
Through a building.
That was a
What a
good
good guy.
fight. That was a brutal
That was a
fight
good
too.
When he's punching him, he's just fine.
Dude, that was fucking intense. You're just looking at him and just smile. He's trying his hardest to beat him the fuck up, but he's just like, yeah, hell yeah.
I love it.
And then I like how he gets away. He's outside. You see J. Jonah Jameson outside, like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm getting this on footage. But he's out there, and then a lizard pops up and says, "Hey, no, go back in there."
That?
Just throw him back in there.
I like that the lizard left, and they're like, "What the fuck? Did you just see that?"
Yeah.
It's like there's so much shit going on. They didn't even pay attention to the giant lizard dinosaur man that ran by.
Yeah, but I just love that. Lizard's only contribution to that was throwing Peter back into the building in the Green Goblin, just for that.
Yeah. I mean, he did more than Sandman. Sandman just dipped the fuck out of there. Sandman did the same thing he did in Spider-Man 3, where he's just like, "I'm out, bye."
Yeah. Hey, good character nailing right there. He does the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. I mean, we don't even know. I'm assuming Sandman in this movie is supposed to be post Spider-Man 3, like when he left already.
Right, because he didn't get killed.
Yeah, no, he didn't get killed, so it could have been any time, honestly, right?
Yeah.
Any time after he got the Sandman powers, right?
Right.
What do you think, Kyle?
Well, see, remember in Spider-Man 3 at the end, him and Peter already like make amends.
Right, and he was like being amends. He was being amends. He was being cool with Peter's like, "I'll help you, Peter," in that one part, right? So, so it's probably sometime after.
It seems like the moment before they all die is when they get
Except Sandman.
So like with Green Goblin, when he shows up, it's probably right before, like right when he has the fucking the carriage, or not the carriage, he's holding up to the girlfriend and the fucking what is it called? What is that thing?
Tram.
There you go. He has the tram. He's all so.
Yo, mode,
Spider-Man.
Okay, so
you're gonna kill me? Fuck
they
you.
have a
I'm
great
going to
fight.
a different universe. They have a great fight.
They're just going and they're slamming through floors. This is going
Everybody
nuts.
else is dipping out. Electro dips. Fucking Doc Ock is like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Sandman's like, I'm going with the wind. See you. And then who's that? Lizard fucking he tags Spider-Man back in, even though he just left.
Yeah, he just does that. Hey, get back in there, and leaves.
And then of course Goblin he puts up his hood because he's gangsta now, and he's just like, "Hey, Spider-Man!" And he crashes through the building, hits Aunt May because she's there.
And she took a gnarly hit. And when I saw that, I was like, she's dead.
That bitch is dead.
And then she got back up, and I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. I was like, no, hell no.
She got the fuck up.
Yeah, nah, she good. She's strong. Like if Aunt May and Spider-Man 1, 2, or 3 did that, like she got hit like that and then fucking got up, I would have been like, what the fuck? She's like 95 years old in those movies. But Marissa Tomei,
she got hit so hard. It was like her body did like a U the opposite way it should. It was like boom when you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's Stuntman's dead, or Stunt Lady's dead, man. They fucked her up. But yeah, so that happens, and then he throws a bomb. Very similar to Spider-Man 3 when Toby's like, "No, you take the pumpkin bomb," and then James Franco gets fucked up. Similar, I guess, but it's a similar-ish shot. You can see what they're doing there, but yeah, he blocks it, and I guess Aunt May doesn't get hit by that. Really, it's just him. He gets a little burn mark or whatever. And then, to be honest, I really like this scene. Like the whole time, people were complaining about like nobody told him with great power comes great responsibility. Classic line. And we all assumed that Uncle Ben was the one that said it, but we never saw Uncle Ben in these movies because they didn't give a shit. And now Uncle Ben really has no point in this plot. Like they just took the one thing that we know Uncle Ben probably did say and said no, he didn't say that.
It would have been cool. Oh, actually, how do you feel if Peter followed up?
If she said that, and he's like, and she said like Uncle Ben used to say,
yeah.
Something.
I don't know if that would have been. It's fine. I don't care.
It's fine to have this Spider-Man not have an Uncle Ben and just have Aunt May. Aunt May is a huge part of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's not like it's all Uncle Ben, then he dies and then he has nobody else. Aunt May is a huge part of Spider-Man. I get that. So and still having the other Spider-Man show up later, spoilers. We already mentioned them like 45 times, and talk about, like, Toby of course talks about Uncle Ben and Amazing Spider-Man. Andrew Spider-Man didn't give a shit about Uncle Ben. If you watch that movie, he's like, no, Uncle Ben. Oh fuck. All right. Well, anyway,
Kyle,
he brings up Gwen
what do you think
Stacy.
about Aunt May dying?
Hilarious.
I
thought it was really well done.
how,
Anyway, go.
how much I cared.
Probably zero.
I post like a joke review someone made about Aunt May. Like, I forgot what it was. But I posted,
one
yeah.
scene?
Yeah.
Is it death scene reviews? Just review
Yeah.
death scenes? That's
No,
actually not a bad
it
idea.
was a letterbox review. It was like someone trying to be funny, and I thought it was funny, and I shared it with the group chat, and
I didn't see it.
I didn't even think about spoilers because I don't know.
Oh, because he didn't care.
Oh, yeah, in the
don't give
group chat. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, in the group chat. Okay, I didn't even
Mhm.
notice your reviews or the posts.
So Kyle didn't
Alright.
give a fuck. Gore, I also agree with you though. I thought it was really well done.
I thought the acting was great in that scene where she's just like the point where like he touches her and she has blood. He has blood all over over him.
And he puts it
And then
back in her
she's like,
hair.
"Are you okay? Are you okay?" Yeah, and then and they start touching her hair. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" It's like
He does
I
some
thought it was
simple
really
shit
well
just because
done.
her blood just.
And I like this version of Aunt May because Aunt May has always been very, grandmotherly, I would say.
This one was motherly, like actual motherly.
Yeah, this one was definitely motherly, and I appreciated that she was a different version of Aunt May, besides just being like I thought Sally Field was acting wise good in Amazing Spider-Man, but I did not like her version of Aunt May at all. I thought she was just so generic. I thought.
Also,
and Rosemary Harris was amazing. We all know that.
I did.
Who's still, by the way, still alive. So
Good for
she
her.
could have showed up in
What
this.
the fuck? Yeah.
She is.
Seriously.
You didn't know that?
They
And she
should
should have showed up in
They
this.
should replace this anime with that one. Just didn't say anything.
Yeah. There you go.
I want to see her in one of those cubes.
One of the cubes.
Oh, where am I?
Where am I? Peter.
Finish it. That with her in there, just without any context, just replaced for no reason, would have been hilarious with the Hogan with the Happy Hogan breakup at the beginning.
Yeah. She's in one of those the cube with the tree in it. So she's like, "Help, fucking tree."
You just take that chili out of your mouth.
He's sucking on it. He's sucking on a chili like a lollipop. What's up? That's
how white people is. That scene happens. We have a pretty good shot of Peter all sad in the rain, looking at J. Jonah Jameson, just
where in front of J. Jonah Jameson
talking shit.
Like, oh, what a fucking tragedy! Oh, Spider-Man, all that shit.
Which makes that poster a lot better now when you look at it with that context.
That's the only good poster for this fucking movie too.
Yeah.
All the other ones suck my balls.
I hope that's the Blu-ray cover. It better be a Blu-ray cover. It's not going to be, but
it'll be the same shit they always do, which is the shitty, terrible Photoshop. I don't know what is it. Just Sony? Does Sony just not know how to make a poster? Because the other Marvel movies, the posters aren't great, but they're not nowhere near as bad.
Yeah,
like
it's Sony.
Like the Eternals one was actually pretty good. How simple it was.
Remember the Venom ones?
Shang-Chi was pretty shit. Actually, Shang-Chi was a pretty shit.
Venoms were pretty shitty too.
Oh yeah, that's Sony. That's what I'm saying. Like the Venom ones are horrible. They're so bad.
We talked about that in the podcast. We talked about that too.
The one where Venom and fucking and Carnage look like they're about to make out. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but
so anyway, now we get the scene.
Yeah,
this is the scene,
of course. Yeah, which like the way they were talking, I'm like, oh, here it comes. Yeah, like the way they were talking, like
as soon as
I just wish I knew where Peter was.
And then you see a portal there, and you're like,
yeah. Oh yeah, and he's like, "Oh, maybe I can find Peter." And he looks at the camera, and he's like,
"Yeah,
here it comes." He even he says that the camera's like, "Here it comes, bitch."
Just winking, just twitch.
I'm about to do it, guys. You better shut up. Everybody be quiet.
Everyone in the theater, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna find Peter. Peter. Anyway, so he does the fucking I'm a Doctor Strange man. Find us Peter Parker. Wink fucking wink. And it opens up a portal, and from far away you see a guy with a mask on, with a Spider-Man mask on, and Spider-Man. And what are you gonna say?
It's from a distance, so you can't it's Spider-Man, obviously, but it's like ho 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 ho.
But he's already like going like this, so you know it's not. It would be
You're
very
like,
weird
all
if we just
right.
had that moment with Tom Holland where he's just like all sad and he's
Tom
like,
Hol-
"Hey guys," so you know it's not him. And you can tell because the eyes are way fucking too big too, just because it's an Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. So the eyes are really big, and you can tell from that far away.
And then it's like a quick cut too. Like it shows it
Yeah.
and then closes the portal.
And you see
And
him
you're
running,
all-
which
and
is
everyone in
very,
the
very
audience is
awkward
like,
looking. Oh,
this
fuck.
is it.
Yo.
This is what
I wish
happened.
he jumped through and it was like the Japanese Spider-Man. I would have lost my
Spider
shit.
Pig.
Oh, it's Spider-Ham. Or it's just like it's actually just some random Spider-Man from a different universe we've never seen.
No,
Like,
I
it
like
takes
your
on
idea
Idris
more. It's just
Elba.
some random dude named Peter Parker that has nothing to do with Spider-Man.
Yeah, because there has to be other Peter Parkers out there. It's
sure.
not like it's the most like
It's
the
some
most
newborn
unique
baby.
name. Yeah, exactly. It's what the fuck?
Anyway,
It's like she's giving birth to him at that moment. Like, oh, shut it.
Kyle, what was going on in your mind during this whole scene?
Deep down, I knew, like, okay, this is when it happens, right? When he does the thing,
Yeah.
I knew deep down that's what it was. But the emotional swelling, you get from seeing
In my
that,
balls.
just seeing Andrew Garfield was
I mean, that's
enough. But,
confirmation.
yeah.
I mean, at that
Confir-
point, you're cheering not just for Andrew Garfield because you know
But the
Tobey
fact that you know
Maguire.
something's fucking about to
Yeah.
happen, right?
Yeah. Which was genius because then they showed Tobey Maguire first, everybody would have lost their shit, and then when Andrew Garfield showed up, they were like,
Oh yeah, dude, that's
It's
totally
like-
they totally thought about all that.
yeah, of
you know.
course.
Yeah, so the reveal of it, what can I say?
Very, very good.
It made me feel something at 4 a.m. in the morning,
Yep.
'cause that's what it was. But yeah, I mean, of course, like I'm like,
Did you think it was a dream at that point? Because you're usually asleep at that time.
it may have been a fucking.
I must have hit deep
hallucination.
sleep because now I'm dreaming up weird shit like Andrew Garfield's in the Spider-Man movie.
Weird.
I
shit.
can't believe people just
Yeah,
cheer
that's
for Andrew
pretty weird.
Garfield.
like that. But like actually
Yeah, I'm
seeing
cheering
him,
for Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
actually seeing him pull off the mask and him be Andrew Garfield's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
It's good
And
stuff.
okay, I haven't seen those Amazing Spider-Man movies. I saw them all once when they first came out. I haven't seen them since. I don't really remember how he acted in them.
He acted similar. I feel like he's acted.
Right.
He in those movies he acts a little bit more. I don't want to say douchey, but he comes off way less of a nerd in those movies.
Right.
And it might be because Andrew Garfield. I look at him. I don't think nerd. I think like cool guy. He'd probably be cool to hang out with. Not jock, but not nerd. And this immediately
like him in The Social Network,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When he comes in doing a little dance and shit, that's the kind of
he's a
guy I
little
think of.
dorky.
Like, yeah, a
He's
little
like
dorky, but not like
yeah.
yeah. But I think Peter Parker should always be portrayed as a fucking like nerdy kid, which is why I still don't think Tom Holland's even close because I don't ever feel that way. If he feels awkward but not nerdy exactly. Tobey Maguire is like the perfect amount. I mean, he's the most old looking Peter Parker when the movie came out, but he's the perfect balance of like nerdy, socially awkward, and humble, and I don't know. But go ahead.
Yeah,
It's
so
pretty
I mean, I see that, and it's like it's surreal to see that.
Yeah,
to
right?
see
And it shows up, you're like,
movies from two movies that not many people like.
no,
Well, I
no.
guess now people are.
Everybody loves them
change the
now. Yeah,
tide,
of course. Yeah.
But
To be fair, I'm sure there's people that love those movies and were happy that Andrew Garfield got
oh yeah, for sure.
his
Before
just deserved. Yeah.
right. So I'm
Yeah.
sure there's. And I mean,
Some people's first Spider-Man movies, dude.
I know. So I still felt like
Fucking guy.
emotionally like that's when I was like, oh my god, okay. But it was because I knew what was coming up.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
And
that whole
so
scene was really good too. It was funny, right? Like, oh, go get the cobweb because they could have treated it like, oh my god, like with like Zack Snyder's Justice League, every character is like treated like a god in that movie. So when they show up,
She's gonna throw bread.
Yeah, it's like throw bread at him. Like, go clean.
Do you have that sense? Not for bread.
You got the tingle? Yeah, not for bread.
But then
I like that. They didn't treat it like the thing it really is. Like even when fucking Toby shows up, obviously they're like, it's just some fucking guy. It's like
and then
it's
all right,
just some multiverse,
we need
whatever.
Let's try again. Let's try to look for our Peter again. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then at that point, obviously I knew, but so it's the anticipation, the tenseness. first off, the excitement of just seeing him again, because Tobey Maguire hasn't been in a movie since fucking Pawn Sacrifice from
Yeah. Well,
2015, which I've
he
seen.
was.
Yeah, in The Boss Baby.
Yeah,
I
thank
know,
you.
I
He
know,
was
I
so-
know, I know. But
Thank you.
physically there,
Physically, yeah.
and he hasn't been my Spider-Man has not been Spider-Man since
Spider-Man.
fucking 2007, almost
7.
15
This
years
was
ago.
before the
Almost 15.
MCU was a thing.
Yes. 1 year before the MCU even started, when
Yeah.
Paramount owned Iron Man and not Disney.
The good old
remember
days.
that? The good old days.
Kyle, your Spider-Man has not been Spider-Man since before the tragedy of the MCU.
Yeah,
Right.
a year before Batman Dark Knight Man. Remember that movie? That was the full
Yeah,
title.
before the Dark Knight.
And
That's
let's
what
talk
it was.
about crowd
The
reactions
year
for
of wait, what else came out that year? The year of I Am
our
Legend.
Lord.
The year of our Lord.
Pirates 3.
Pirates of the Caribbean
Epic
3.
movie.
So
I Am Legend. 300.
Epic movie.
Wait, 300 was the year before. Whatever. Epic movie.
Norbit.
The disaster movie trailer came out at this time.
so what was the crowd reactions for
They
Toby?
fucking screamed and applauded.
For my theater, it was like I couldn't even hear what they were saying the second time, which is good because I already saw it. I couldn't hear what Toby was saying, like even though I already knew. But yeah, it was insane. It was way more chaotic than Endgame, I would say. Like Endgame when he fucking says Avengers Assemble, that was probably the biggest moment in that movie.
Right.
And in this one, like it was nuts. And wait, what? Okay, then why did you tell me hold up?
I got it on a warm.
Oh, he wasn't recording audio.
I recorded the reactions, the
okay.
crowd reactions to
I would say
Toby.
you're creepy for doing that, but I did it too. So I can't say that.
Because I was like, I know what's gonna happen.
For the second time I did it. I went on my phone real quick before a second. I was like, let me just do this.
It's not creepy.
Hey, it's not creepy.
No, I don't know if you can hear it.
No, it's gonna tune down.
I'm Peter Parker.
Okay, here we go.
I'm Peter Parker.
Talking over it just in case copyright. Yeah.
There was
Someone say it's incredible.
I think that there was a couple in front of me that, God bless them. If you guys made it through no spoilers through Sunday, Godspeed. Because I don't know, I was, as soon as like my screening over was Thursday, I was like on the internet, I was everywhere. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, this couple they were like giddy with excitement at every little thing. For Matt Murdock, they were freaking out for everything, and then it was like Andrew Garfield, they're freaking out, and then I could see like shaking in them, and then when Tobey Maguire, like the guys started up and started clapping. I'm like, good for you, dude. You got what he wanted.
Sit the fuck down.
I already saw it. I don't give a fuck.
Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down.
So. Obviously, reaction was awesome, and that was great. I think it was a good way to show it off too. I love Tobey Maguire steps in, and Ned's like grandma starts getting all like she gets all like flushed. She thinks it's cute.
Boy, Jesus.
Yeah.
Another white boy. And Toby looks great. I mean, he's like 46 years old.
He's pushing 50. Great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming they didn't de-age him because I don't think they did. They said they only de-aged Alfred Molina. Because his ass is like 70.
Willem Dafoe looks like slightly de-aged.
No, I don't think they did. I looked everywhere in interviews. He looks great. Hey man, it's just because these movies always like rough him up, but I think in real life he looks great.
Probably. So it was an awesome introduction scene. I think that was great. That was a good way to show him. I love the little little fight they had for like a quarter second. Like you're Spider-Man. They did a little flip and then. Toby
and
obviously
of course,
got.
Toby wins. Yeah as it should be. Andrew Garfield yielded, even though he would have had another shooter on his other arm. So I don't know why.
But he was like, "Huh, cool."
I was like, "Oh, you got my ass."
Next scene, however, I thought was really really good, which was unfortunate because.
Wait, he wants to talk. Really, he hasn't even said anything about it. Go ahead.
Well, of course they screamed and applauded, and if I was in high school, I'd probably do the same.
I was a fucking moron. Everybody else.
No, when I wasn't like desensitized to that sort of stuff,
I say that, but I was rocking in my seat when it happened. I wasn't screaming, but yeah, exactly. which I do anyway, but still.
But no, I mean, when I finally saw my hero, my Spider-Man, of course,
My
like
hero.
I'm like,
My hero.
and that tension was, fell to the floor, and I was just like, oh, great. But me being me, almost immediately, I'm like, okay, what are you
Where's
gonna
this
do
going?
with them?
What do you guys
Yeah.
say?
What?
Hey, he came out and immediately started doing MCU humor where we just left. It's
He thought about it.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
can we agree that they got those characters right for the most part?
That's why I like this movie, is because they got them right.
It was.
They thought about them, they knew them. Whoever wrote them, like they were on top of their shit and they didn't fuck them up.
I like that.
Would it have been so cool if you found out like they kept it so secret to the point where like Sam Raimi actually directed this movie?
Yeah.
So,
He's
I
directed a new
wish.
Doctor
I
Strange
wish.
movie.
Yeah, no.
And then you find out it was actually Sam Raimi.
Did
starring
you
in this.
you guys heard that Sony originally wanted to market it that it was just Spider-Man fighting Doctor Strange?
They didn't want to show that any of the villains were in it too. Like they just
Which-
wanted it to be Doctor Strange being a
like those two were fighting the entire time over it.
Yeah, which actually that's what the first trailer almost all is until the end.
But they
The
had
first
to
trailer
because
just-
things were leaking. Like the actress, Alfred Molina was even leaking it.
Yeah, well, no, that was the first one. That was way before the trailer even came out. Alfred Molina's like, yeah, I'm in the new one. And then at that point, we're like, all right. And then I think Willem Dafoe sets up and it was like, all right.
These
Like,
always
Willem Dafoe
old guys.
confirmed that he was in it at one
Always
point.
old guys don't realize they're like,
Yeah,
shut the fuck
Jamie
up.
Foxx. No, Jamie Foxx was the next one that confirmed. It was like, I guess I could say I'm coming back as Electro. And
Sony's
then
like, all right, fuck it.
and then what everybody kept saying was a leak was the Andrew Garfield one where he's like posing, which
Yeah.
was not a leak. It was in the movie. And also the one where like you see the villains in the cages, which was everybody saying like, oh, that's leak. It was like, I mean, that's a fake, and it wasn't. That was real. So all the leaks that everybody said were fake, and even like professional YouTubers that know how to do fake shit like this came out and said, it could be fake. We're not sure. Though.
I watched
Like,
that last night. I think the one where they debunked the one that said it was fake, and they're like, no.
Yeah, corridor of digital.
Yeah. They're like, this is
Yeah,
and then they looked at it like, could this be fake? Yeah, but this has been the best fake I've ever
It's
seen.
really
This guy
good.
would have
It's a
spent
really good
so
fake.
much time.
They even said like the way Andrew Garfield's face is lit in this shot. is
Like
a little
his
weird,
tongue
maybe.
has like a reflection on it, and
Yeah.
the back of his neck has something, and you're like, no way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so kind of anything else to say about on that whole introduction scene, or
No, I mean, so I was excited, then I was anxious again because what are they gonna do with them? And then immediately they had like a bonded
Yeah.
connection, and listen, the whole movie is like
Oh, put his pepper down.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know he's serious.
What First off, what made me like less anxious during like the whole beginning of the movie and how they would treat the characters or whatever is because it's the multiverse stuff,
Right.
and they're not directly affecting the stories or the characters of the originals
Mhm.
in their own. So this, like, I felt like this was just like this whole movie was like a fun tribute, a fun
it was really cool because it felt like the one complaint I did have is when they were talking about the villains. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but they're talking about like, hey, who'd you guys fire? Really cool. I wish they referenced, and people did complain. I wish they referenced some villains that they fought that we're not going to see. So like, Tom McGuire's talking about fighting like Craven or something. That would have been cool, But
Sure, but
just
I
like
don't
just
want to think about. I don't want to think about a movie that I'll never see.
but
It's
they
Yeah,
said
I know.
because he's older.
weird.
Why is he referencing the only people that he's ever fought on screen?
Well,
It's
I
like
assume because there's no movie, another Toby movie that he just did. Like he fought bank robbers at that point. Like everything else has been quiet since. That's all. That's
Yeah.
in my head after Spider-Man 3, where he fights 3 villains and one of them was his best friend and he dies. That's it. Everything else has been
See,
quiet.
I
just
would
bank
love to-
robbers and stuff like that.
because
All
the
the
cool
side
thing I
missions
liked.
and everything else is side missions from the PS4 fucking Spider-Man game.
See,
That's it.
I would have loved that because I think I loved his role so much. I think the fact that he had like the like older mentor Spider-Man,
Yeah.
where he was like
Sure.
the one like teaching everyone and getting everyone like up there, and I love how honest it was because it was in that, and jumped again ahead in that lab scene when they're like, "You got one?" He's like, "Yeah, it's complicated, but we make
it's
it work."
complicated. Yeah,
It
make
was
work, yeah.
it was cool. Like, and he's still He's still doing like it was cool to see him like be the one. Then Andrew Garfield, like the most meta way they wrote it, which was awesome. I thought was like he
where,
was
like nobody likes him.
he was
or
like
whatever.
so self-conscious, like so down on himself. Like
Yeah,
you guys are
I
so
kinda
much cooler
saw
than
it.
I am, and this and that. I want to fight aliens and did all that, and then Toby
I fought
like
a
you're
giant
amazing.
Russian dude in a rhino
Hey, let's get this thing out of here. You're amazing.
To
Keep
be
the
fair, he did
self-talk
fight
up.
he fought a blue guy that shot electric. So
Yeah, and then even when Electro's like talking shit, you see Andrew's head just go back down, like you ain't the shit anymore. He's like, oh man.
yeah, I didn't think about it, but in Amazing Spider-Man 2, he never sees Spider-Man's face.
No,
so
so
he never,
the
so
logic.
like at that point, that was the first time he actually saw him. He's like, "Oh, you got a nice face. I was just hoping you were black," which was like everybody lost their shit in my theater when they saw that too.
Yeah.
Miles Morales, obviously.
Yeah.
No, they were like, "What?" Because was like, "Black people, they exist."
Whoa.
Like, so, I
Yeah,
know,
Gore,
it's
yell
a
that
really
next time.
racist crowd. It's really fucked up crowd.
So we had that scene
Remake.
outside where they were all bonding and like
Oh no.
what?
Oh,
My tummy's not gonna be happy with me.
yeah,
Why are you
just
eating
ate like
chilies?
25 fucking chili peppers. Jesus.
I just opened it. And I had like
Oh.
20 of them.
Nice.
I had 20 chili peppers. I'm okay.
So we get a good bonding moment where you know Tom Holland's Spider-Man's like sad. Obviously, they have their own moment. Then the other two.
Yeah, it was
I
really
love
good.
that
They
shot
talk-
where you see them both up
Yeah.
there, like hanging there with the moon in the background. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
awesome.
it's some Batman shit.
Yeah.
I like it.
But then I love the back and forth banter. Like immediately, I was like, kind of the most thing I was worried about was the chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, how is the chemistry between these three going to work? Are they going to force it? Is it going to work? And it worked. It really worked pretty well. They all had a really good chemistry together.
Instantly too.
Yeah.
And it wasn't at the expense of it being like MCU like, 'cause it wasn't very MCU like. Like there was like jokes, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Is for
That
like
was
even though it
humorous
still
moments.
hit it.
That whole scene, there was not one joke really. Like they're
That-
talking about like the past pains that got them to where they are. Like
I was
fucking him
expecting
losing
Ned
to
at some
Ben.
point to chime in and say something stupid.
I'm glad Ned's fat ass shot the fuck up because I would have been really upset.
But
if he
like it was,
oh, 3 Spider-Man.
they let the moment just sit, which was
Yeah,
nice.
Stick his finger in his belly button, sniff it or something. Like fuck, he's not that stupid.
Hey,
Whatever.
if he said, "I'm seeing double here, 6
Whoa.
Spider-Man," then
What?
pretty good.
I get it. That's a Simpsons reference.
Yeah.
6 crystals.
No, I totally agree with you, Adrian. But like they did that, and that was the most crucial aspect.
Yeah,
of the movie.
right when they meet, because they immediately if they met and they did some stupid fucking joke, it would kind of ruin
That and you were like, how long is this gonna last? Is it gonna be we're in, we're out?
Cameo.
Yeah,
And then when MJ just pulls the box away, and you're like, oh, we're going. This is gonna be the rest of the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was cool because
stuff.
they explored that. They let them talk for a while. They had some banter here or there. They really gave each Spider-Man like a moment to talk. I love that talk in the lab right following after where he's talking to Ned like, "You have a best friend?" Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to him? He
Yeah,
died.
he died right after trying to kill me. It was
in my
heartbroken.
arms.
In my arms.
Right after trying to kill me.
And he wasn't like joking too. He was saying it like it was actually like something serious.
It was. What do you say? What was the word? It was like tragedy or something like that, or heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. And then Ned just like.
Yeah. He's like, oh, and then he just doesn't talk to Peter after that.
He just looks at him. He just looks at Peter and just walks away.
It's like, yeah, don't worry about it, Ned. You ain't gonna be anything. So,
but I love those little things. And then you see Andrew Garfield like looking at Tom Holland and MJ just like hanging out together, and he's just like looking up longingly, and you're like, damn, all right. So Andrew Garfield's got some baggage with him.
yeah. Like they even mentioned like he went on a darker path, which everybody immediately assumes he went violent. Which I think is just like at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, you see him being just like morose. You know, he's just like kind of skulking.
So
yeah, which I think is that's what he meant.
The leading
he didn't do no vigilante shit.
The leading theory
took it too seriously.
The leading
they
theory
were like,
that,
oh man, I can't wait to see him team up with the Punisher.
The leading theory that I thought would have been fun
was
that in Morbius, Remember in that poster they had?
Oh my god.
No,
Got completely turned off.
it's
You
fine,
Oh
guys
my
said
whatever.
god,
Morbius.
dude.
Remember in the Morbius,
What?
the poster they have in the
Oh, he
background
needs
had
to shit.
Spider-Man, it said murderer on it.
Yeah,
People were like, "Oh, what if that's the Andrew Garfield
but that
Spider-Man?"
was the Sam Raimi one.
It
though.
was, but I'm like, they
Yeah.
could change that, whatever. They changed a lot of shit.
Yeah, I think that was also just for the trailer. I have a feeling.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, what were we gonna say, Kyle? You're
What
going
if
holy shit.
what if Andrew Garfield and Tom Hardy Spider-Man and Venom movie?
Yeah, people were saying that too.
Yeah,
Ultimate
people were saying that too.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could
Well, I'm
see
sure
that.
people
Like
say
they
everything.
maybe Andrew Garfield when he went back, something happened where like Venom and him.
Venom-
are
Why
now
why
in the
can't
same
Venom and the
universe.
Amazing Spider-Man share the same universe? Why not?
Why
Is there any
not?
reason
They're
why we
both
can't?
goofy, dumb shit anyway. So might as
Yeah.
well. I can't wait. Andrew Garfield talking to fucking Venom. That'll be hilarious. So I can't wait. Like Venom will take over Andrew Garfield at one point and be like, "Oh, this guy is skinny and sexy or whatever because he's gay." You know, they're making
Yeah.
him too gay, and which is cool
Mhm.
with me. I
That's a
wish.
better team up than him and Tom Holland.
Yeah, Oh, I thought you say Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's like, "Yo, man, get in me, Venom," and then Venom's like, "Yeah," because that's how Tom Hardy talks in every fucking movie. Yeah. Tom Hardy
Um,
always does that voice nowadays. He's just like, "Hey, man, I'm Tom Hardy." You know,
Yeah.
like pick a different fucking voice. Do your
So-
Mad Max voice.
We're almost at the
Your
point
Bane
for the
voice,
final
please.
fight. Where are you guys at though?
Bane. What?
We're almost at the final fight talk. So where are you guys at with this
Well,
whole
we're not
lab
done
scene and all
yet because I
that?
do want to talk
Yeah.
about a couple of the scenes before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
let's get everything else down because that's kind of where my brain's jumping.
For sure.
Right.
So like there are we gonna can we get to the back rack? I think that's
Yeah,
what's
my back. I mean, that's not the final fight. That's like the beginning of the
Yeah, that's like the prelude to it.
That's what I
yeah.
mean. So we're
Yeah.
getting the whole like Statue of Liberty part
Yeah.
now.
So
Yeah, so
like
back.
this is when
They
they
brought a
really get
meme
to
in.
build chemistry, talk about being Spider-Man and all that stuff, and it's just like wholesome, nice,
Yeah.
you know?
Can I
Yeah,
crack it?
like
You want me to crack
fucking
it for
Andrew
you?
Garfield.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like Tobey Maguire is like almost 50 at this point, so he's feeling it bad. Andrew Garfield's like, yeah, I feel it too, man. He's like 30 something now, so it's just like, well, I guess in I don't know how old he's actually supposed to be in this movie.
Are they all about 10
he's
years
like,
apart?
I'm assuming Andrew Garfield's supposed to be his age now. I'm gonna assume that the actors' ages is what they're supposed to be in this movie.
Right, but how old is Andrew Garfield?
Like 31,
38?
32, maybe?
No, he's like
38?
late 30s, dude.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Damn, he looks
Social Network
good.
he would have been. Social Network he's probably mid-20s, so
He is 38.
38.
And then
give me my money.
All right,
Tobey
so maybe not
Maguire's-
that. Maybe early 30s then. But Tobey Maguire is 46, I think.
46 and Tom Holland's 25, I think.
Woohoo, give me my money.
Yeah, so they're roughly about
Tom
like 10,
Holland's like
10 years
24
apart,
or
which
some
is cool too.
Yeah. Tom Holland's like 24, 25.
25, yeah.
Yeah. So that scene's great. So they brought a meme into it, my back. You know, I mean, it was a cute way to do it, I guess. But it was a really fun scene. He just cracks his back. He's like, "Oh yeah, that feels fucking good, bro."
They give the whole Andrew Garfield pep talk, like I mentioned. Just
Yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
hey, did you guys fight? I fought this like purple alien in space and here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom Hardy's like, oh, I just fought alien. Andrew Garfield's like, I wish I could fight. I just fought a Russian in some like rhino costume.
Yeah. Yeah, I fought like a chocolate syrup monster. Yeah. Little did they know that Tom Hardy was somewhere sulking in a fucking
Mexico.
bar, going like, "Wait, hold on, can you tell me there's a big purple guy with stones? Stones? No, they don't like stones. They like brains." You know, because that's how he talks.
I like his drunk.
Yeah, yeah. Drunk.
I love just Tom Hardy just doing this on his own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh
There you
god.
go.
Anyway,
he has to do. I mean, he does the voice of Venom and fucking.
he's all Venom.
He's all Venom all the time.
Okay,
He
so
likes his character. He likes that character for some reason. He could be doing other cool things, but he's doing Venom.
what else you guys have to go before we go to the fight beginning?
I just gotta say, sorry.
Okay.
At this point, I'm in. You know, like this is when
Last 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, this is when the movie started, baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say I was already in, but I was like at the peak of in.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I was like,
Can't be more than I already am. I'm
The
balls deep.
entire time, every time you saw them on screen, I had a fucking giant dumbass smile on my face because I was just like, still in disbelief it's even happening. Like, 'cause a year ago, when I heard about like when they announced the title of this movie earlier this year, I wasn't thinking. I thought it was just gonna be another Spider-Man movie. Had no idea it was leading up to this at
And
all. No idea.
I was disbelieved they were making it work. Because it's
They
kind
made
of
fucking
wild that
work,
we all
man.
had expectations,
Yep.
but they like
And they were exceeded.
they somehow exceeded expectations, and expectations were already pretty high.
I was so worried, dude. I
Yeah,
was
I was
so.
so-
I was
I was
like,
so
honestly,
worried.
like, dude.
Especially the last 3 fucking MCU movies I didn't like. I was just like, fuck, I don't know. And some of the shows I didn't like, I'm like, this has not been a good year for the MCU.
Hey,
for
but this
me.
month has been a
Like,
good month for MCU for us, huh?
no, yeah. I mean, I like Hawkeye.
Yeah, I do like Hawkeye a lot, actually. We'll see the finale here in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, fight time or gore? I think you have something to say.
Fight time.
Right,
No, I feel
man.
like we missed something in the laboratory. I almost want to say we did.
It was
Yeah,
cool to
it's
see
fine.
them. They had the meme where they're pointing at each other. They're like, "Hey, Peter," and they're like,
Yeah.
"Which
fine.
Peter?"
Well, the meme was there. It wasn't really.
It wasn't like ham fist. Like you
No,
someone.
but did you see in the credits they put it in there? Where
No.
they're actually just straight up pointing at each other from far
Oh,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, in the credits.
But like it was kind of subtle enough that it didn't feel like it was all in your face. But it was cute. It was like, all right, you did it.
All right, so the final battle. Battle.
They all get there. They started up.
Yeah, they're setting traps and stuff, like setting little ways to cure
But
everybody.
I love that they get their ass kicked like round 1 because they don't know what the fuck to do together. They're like,
they're not.
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, like, I've never worked as a team. I don't know what the fuck. And then I love that whole quip of
Avengers. I'm a part of Avengers.
I don't mean to brag.
And Toby's like,
I'm gonna
that's
brag.
great, man. Avengers. What is that?
What is that?
You in a band? Really good.
I love that. You're like, that's great. That's great. That's fantastic. What is that?
And you know, for a brief second, everybody in the audience is like, "Oh, fucking Tobey Maguire had the Avengers in his universe, and we never saw it." And it was like, "Oh no."
Tobey Maguire has officially said Avengers on film.
Yeah, the Avengers. That's great. There you go. That'll be the last time.
I love that. They're like, I don't mean to brag, but I'm gonna brag, and no one gives a fuck. They're like, what the fuck does that mean? And I think at some point he's trying to explain this whole thing. Like, first mightiest heroes.
Like, how's this helping?
But then right after that, they're like, we gotta coordinate Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3, do this. We're gonna all do it together. Do it. And then this is when it really starts. Because then all of it, then they get the running off, the shot, all three of them.
No, the part where he says, "I love you guys," and then they run off.
Yeah, I love you guys.
So good.
Thanks.
I love you guys. Thanks. Like,
and then they all
just
shot
met like 30 minutes ago. But all right.
That shot is so fucking good of all three of them running together and then just
and there's that part where I think it's Tobey Maguire's Peter that actually like shoots webs at both of them and slings them forward.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know who. You can't even see who, but
I think it was Tobey Maguire one. I mean, that would make sense because he should be more experienced, so he could do shit like that where he like just grabs 2 people out of the sky and launches them forward.
Oh, it was so just seeing them sling together, do all that, and then they do, and then we called it too. Remember that shot where you see
the shot,
everyone knew it.
In the trailer where it's just Tom Holland doing
and then
the pose, but
it's an actual one. You know, all 3 of them, boom, 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 and then you're like, all right.
Exactly.
And then there comes the Brazil shot.
Yeah, the Brazil shot where you see a lizard getting punched by nothing in that trailer. It's like, who the fuck punched?
It wasn't even like a subtle punch like that. It was like his whole fucking neck cracked.
Yeah, his whole thing went.
It was like some ragdoll Gary Mod shit.
I can't believe they left that in. They edited I'm assuming it was the Toby one at that point. They edited him out, but they didn't fucking edit out the fucking lizard going. Woo.
And Kyle, what do you think at this point? When now you see the fight, now you see them all 3 working together. What are you thinking?
They're playing the music too.
I'm like, jump in.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Kyle's like, hell yeah.
Yeah. No, at this point,
you're
like,
vibing.
I'm not worried anymore. I'm just, I'm just honestly at that point, like, I satisfied. But
I'm very satisfied.
Kyle, I'm gonna jump to a part.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, don't jump.
I'm gonna jump to a part. How did you feel? And we're gonna jump ahead, obviously. How did you feel when Doc Ock and Tobey Maguire had that talk?
Oh my god, that was so fucking good. I wish that happened more in the movie. I wish that Goblin and Tobey Maguire had a chance because they also had a pretty decent bond in the original Spider-Man movie. But anyway, go ahead, Kyle.
That was the second craziest thing that happened in
Yeah.
that movie.
It's like, oh my god,
That was such a good.
that was such a good fucking scene, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just like because he was like I would say he was like almost a father figure to him, right?
He looked up to
Yeah.
him.
Mhm.
He looked
Yeah,
up
he
like that
did.
was that
So-
would have if everything had worked out in that life, that would have been like
Yeah.
the MCU's like
Good to
Tony
see him,
Stark,
my
right?
boy.
Like that would have been like the
And at that point, he's been dead for 20 years for almost 20 years for Toby. So like, yeah.
you've grown up so much. How are you
So-
doing? I'm
you
what
know,
do you say?
doing my
I'm doing
best.
my best. Yeah.
I'm doing
I
my
was-
best, trying to be better. He said.
Yeah. That I felt like that part got me, but I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, people that watched that when this came out and they were Spider-Man 1, I was like, that scene probably hit really hard for them.
Yeah.
Kyle cried. I saw him.
So yeah, when they talk, and I thought it was very interesting how it was like, because Doc Ock dies in Spider-Man 2, and it's more like a tragic ending for him.
Yeah.
But in this one,
heroic
it's
but
like,
tragic at the end. Like he
in this
rights
one,
his
it-
wrong.
right. In this one, it's making amends and forgiveness and all that stuff,
Mhm.
right? So I
Mhm.
thought that was a very interesting, like poignant, even like
Yeah, and right when he like saves everybody from
alternative
Electro
view.
too, it's just like
Yeah.
Try to do a
I was
psych
like,
out. We're like, nah, you're on our side,
and I was
dude.
like, nah. Well, because you think maybe because the shock blast in like 30
The
minutes
Electro
ago
one,
maybe
yeah.
fried the inhibitor chip again, but no.
Uh-huh.
I wish it fried the inhibitor chip, but he still turned around, just like in Spider-Man 2, where he didn't need that chip to be good in the end and take control of the.
Right.
I will say, I wish we had more of the.
Oh yeah, the arms talking.
Yeah.
That was great.
I feel like individual
uh,
personalities from those original ones. Like you gotta pinpoint, like, oh, that one's like the fucking boss one.
And then
like,
yeah,
you don't get that really.
at that point too, you gotta look like even Doc Ock saved all the Spider-Man guys too, because
Yeah.
he grabbed the bombs and he saved them all.
He saved them in Spider-Man 2 also. Technically,
Yeah,
'cause
so
that
it
one
was good.
fucking
We all knew
destroyed
he was gonna be a
everything.
good guy at the end, but it was
Yeah.
really cool to see the payoff of that. And yeah, like I said, like that scene of the talk, I thought that was a really good one. I was like, I think I was reading someone's comments like, because everyone aged up, obviously, like with that Spider-Man,
Yeah.
like they aged him appropriately at that time, and everyone has their shit going on in their life, and I think that was the best answer to reflect a universal answer is, I'm trying to do better. You know, it's like
Trying to
good.
do
Like,
better.
that's a really good answer, and I thought that was a really strong payoff.
Yeah.
That wasn't the thing that blew my mind though.
What was the one that blew your mind?
In this whole
Was it-
fight.
Was it when you thought Tobey Maguire was about to get killed?
No, because I
No,
didn't actually. No, because I didn't actually think
yeah,
that
no,
was gonna happen.
I didn't think it was gonna happen.
No,
but
Andrew Garfield redeeming himself.
oh yeah,
when
with
he saves-
MJ.
Yeah, and it recalls directly Amazing
Yeah,
Spider-Man
and
2.
his performance right after catching MJ was really
So that-
fucking good.
That's
Like,
my
he's like holding back tears.
That's my
And
favorite
you
part of the
think-
movie.
and some people in my audience thought that was funny, and it wasn't supposed to be funny. So I'll give the MCU that. Sometimes like, oh, he's about to cry because he's getting emotional. You would think that's like that's a stupid MCU
That's
joke. but it was actually,
that's the fucking what they created, which is unfortunate. They created that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a funny thing.
So you have dumbass people in the audience like, I'm conditioned to laugh. Yeah,
I think
ain't clap.
actually, so that part's my favorite part of the movie. 'Cause I think it's Andrew Garfield.
not my favorite part.
You know, he just fucking like, all right.
Yeah, he
I'm
wanted
redeeming my
to know,
shit.
like,
This
yeah.
is my second
Even though I
chance.
always thought he was good in those movies.
He
never
was.
It
did
had
anything
nothing to
with himself.
do.
It was the writing.
Yeah, oh,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Shit, yeah.
And this was redemption for him. This was saying, hey,
It was
he could have been a fucking great Spider-Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was it was like almost a personal thing where he's like, all right, I'm going as far in as I can with this. And I think he really stole a lot of this shit, because I'm seeing everyone's like saying, let's give him another one. Let's give him another one. And I'm like,
Yeah.
good for him. But that was my favorite
I
part.
think it's also because the way the Amazing Spider-Man movies ended, it was just like, oh, another adventure, and then we never got another adventure because the second one bombed so hard. Where Tobey Maguire, you could say like Spider-Man 3 ended kind
Sure.
of definitively. Like his
Yeah.
friend died, it ended tragically, but it's over. Like he
He-
defeated like a big rogues gallery of his fucking villains are already defeated. You know, some of the most popular ones.
He made peace with Uncle Ben, which I think is like
Yeah.
the overcurring arc.
Yeah,
in-
with a Sandman when they retconned that shit. like
So-
I was the one who killed him. Oops.
but yeah, no, like
Yikes.
it was. I like that part the most because I felt that redemption and just knowing, like, because we called that in the move the thing too. It was like, oh, MJ's getting saved by who?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
do you
It
think is gonna be the one? You know.
The one that fucked up and didn't save the person falling off of a building before. It's like, wonder who? Toby? Probably Toby.
And then you see that, and then
It was being dead with his cloak on.
I literally said "holy shit" out loud. So
Yeah. Yeah.
props to this movie.
That was good stuff. When Goblin caught Peter, our MCU Peter, and then you just see Andrew Garfield go, no. I was like, oh god, it's good shit.
Oh,
Really good stuff.
and that like slightly tweaked costume, pretty cool.
Oh yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
You mean
For Green Goblin,
Tom
yeah.
Holland one? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Green Goblin.
Oh, the Green Goblin one. It's closer
Wait.
to the comics, from what I heard, right?
I don't know, but
I think
cool.
it is.
really quick, I also, being my favorite part, I also recorded
It does
that
look good.
that reaction. It was cool because yeah, some people were laughing at that.
Yeah.
I was reaction, but mine got a good, I think, awe after like.
No.
Is this some saving?
Well, that's when he knocks right here.
Right.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's kind of came out kind of low, but you
Yeah,
kind of
it's
hear.
kinda low.
You,
Well,
you,
people
you,
lost their shit in my theater too, both times.
I love that because it really that
Actually,
was
some people in my theater the second time kind of lost their shit when Tom Holland got knocked away. Like no, like
yeah the first time.
Aunt May just fucking died.
Yeah,
so
that was the
it's
first
like,
time.
well,
The first time that happened, that was the reaction. But
Imagine
that,
Green Goblin took both fucking Aunt May and MJ. Like this version of Green Goblin did what the one from 2002 couldn't do.
that was his secretary. He's like, all right,
and
fuck
kill-
it, let's go,
and
let's
kill
do it
people
again.
Of importance, kill people of importance in Peter's life.
But that felt like the most obvious, like ham-fisted, but not in a bad way. Like way of redemption. It was like, hey,
it was quick too, because if it was ham-fisted, it would have been like a long, it would have been like the
they
death
did-
scene
it
at the
showed
end of
the- it
Amazing
showed the
Spider-Man
spider
2.
web again with the hand.
fucking hand, dude. That was the fucking worst thing ever. It was so lame. But I mean that scene was still. It was bad.
But he sells it so well.
Sells it.
He sells it.
So
Like you see it on his face. It's almost like I can't tell if you're as Spider-Man redeeming yourself or you're like Andrew Garfield. Like I'm redeeming myself in one of the biggest movies of all time.
Yeah,
and people are gonna love this.
I'm pretty sure it's both.
You know, like he sold it so well. I love that. Was my favorite spot. And I mean,
even though his acting was really good in this, I think his acting in all those interviews asking him if he was in the fucking movie was a little bit better. It's like, no, I don't.
But yeah, again, like I really don't give a fuck really about Amazing Spider-Man, but I thought that was a cool like redemption.
I will watch Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 again and still like them the exact same amount as when they first came out. But I will have more of an appreciation for Andrew Garfield, even though I think I even did videos back then saying like, I like Andrew Garfield. I think he's good. So
people's biggest complaint about it was he's too handsome for a nerd.
I'll give this to Andrew Garfield over Tobey Maguire. I feel like Tobey Maguire and him don't like. I think Andrew Garfield has way more range as an actor.
Yeah, he's a theater actor, isn't he?
Is he?
I think he's a British theater actor.
Yeah, he may have a bunch of range as an actor, but this is fucking Spider-Man.
No,
Spider-Man
and Toby is
no, I'm not
Spider-Man.
I was just trying to give Andrew Garfield. I'm trying to give Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield's a great actor.
He's a great actor. I still want to see that Tick Tick Boom movie. So
I don't, but
where he sings. He sings. Why don't you? What do you hate? Rent?
Yeah.
Give me rent.
Anyway.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. There was a part at the end where Tom Holland got an apartment and there was a rent guy there. I was hoping it was that guy, just like as a little nod.
Yeah,
like, give me rent.
They should have. They really should have at that point.
They should. Whatever. Fuck it.
That would be a good little like last second wink.
You could have had the girl with the cookies too, or whatever. Like, good. That could have been his new girlfriend.
Yeah, he'll move on that quick. That audience would love that.
Yeah. I would have loved it.
But anyway, so we have the rest of the fight, and then we go to the 1v1 with Goblin and Tom Holland.
Well, they cure everybody too, so it's like this is the part where we're talking about with Sandman. May or may not be straight out of Spider-Man 3.
I think he was.
Sure.
I don't think he was on set. The way he looks, I'm like, something was off.
Yeah, something was way off.
This 1v1 was great. I thought it was awesome, and then I'm sure Kyle loved it. But Tobey Maguire coming in to like put some last respect on his own name and saying, and the acting you mentioned it in your review, but the acting, there's like a silent acting which is so awesome. Like it was like you just read everything that was going on.
At each other. Yeah, that was really fucking good. And that's I guess you could say redemption because he dodged the Goblin's glider in the beginning. I mean, in the first Spider-Man movie, but I'm sure he didn't want to kill.
Well, he said he thought about it. Remember, like in the lab, he's like, I thought about this cure for a long time. So
yeah. So that's the one of 2 cures that makes sense in this movie. Everything else is stupid. The lizard one and that one are the only 2 to me that make sense. The Electro one is just like, I don't know, I just make a thing and we whatever. But that was the thing. Like Tom Holland came up with that thing already, so I was like, oh, I got this thing. Here you go. And then Andrew Garfield's like, here, I'll do a thing too, or whatever. I'm like, all right. It was just a lot of like, oh, here we go. The inhibitor chip, I guess you can argue, but even that's like, all right. But like Sandman made no sense because they didn't even explain that shit. He's just like, I don't know. Fucking
yeah, you just jump in to say there's 3 really smart people that have been thinking about their shit for a while. So whatever.
But why Sandman?
Why not?
Like fucking Sandman's not even a bad guy anymore. Toby wouldn't have been like, oh, let me cure him.
Maybe Sandman just out there just doing his own thing. And
well, they should have had a line then.
Yeah, fuck this movie.
Yeah, this movie's bad.
Eat shit.
Eat shit and die. You know what?
Fuck
Tobey Maguire
you.
is the worst Spider-Man now. Thanks.
Yeah,
you ruined
dude,
it.
fuck him.
Yeah,
Boomer.
fuck that guy. Fucking boss baby bitch.
Call Spider-Man a boomer.
Cats and dogs bitch.
Where was Fat Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's your boy Fat Spider-Man. Y'all motherfuckers.
You know what?
At the buffet.
I honestly did expect like a direct
Miles Morales?
into the Spider-Verse reference, like they go to the Spider-Verse world for a second.
Yeah, like maybe like when Doctor Strange's shit was opening up everywhere. You see it for a second like a cartoon. It would really completely.
Or you hear the Looney Tunes in the back.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, and then LeBron James is there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! If LeBron James showed up, dude, they did an Endgame thing where everybody showed up.
And then for another second, you just hear Tom Hardy, pussy.
No, and then Tom Holland or Tom Hardy. Wait, there's too many Toms now. Too many Chris's, not too many Toms. Tom Hiddleston? What the fuck? Stop naming everybody Tom and Chris. Fuck you. And that's coming from a guy named Chris. Stop it.
Stop it, me.
Stop it.
Final Fight was great. I thought that was a good redemption for it was a good like arc. Like that was a completion of the arc for Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
All right,
We got the whole thing where like everyone's coming through. You see every villain that's ever had beef with Spider-Man.
First, you see like a big dude, and I was thinking like
Rhino showed up in there.
Rhino, yeah.
No, Rhino did show up.
But I was thinking, oh, that would have been cool if that was a tease for the Fantastic Four and that was a thing. I was the not thing from
yeah.
I was thinking that would have been really cool if that was like a big fucking but it was Rhino.
It was Rhino, and they had Kraven in there as well.
Yeah, Kraven is in there, or Kraven as you just call him.
Kraven.
Kraven the Humper. That's a foreign parody name.
But yeah, we had that.
Cannot see. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I just can't. I still can't. I don't know. I can't kick ass as Kraven the Hunter. I don't know.
We wrap up that fight. It's all done. Everyone's getting sent back because Tom Holland's like Spider-Man's like, hey, everyone forget me. Yeah, they had because that whole thing. They have the whole kiss goodbye. It's fine. I'm not like highly invested in that, but it's good to see still.
I think their relationship was okay in the last movie. It was non-existent in Homecoming. He had a different biddy in that movie. Like they had to really sell
this movie, which they did pretty well. I like the chemistry between them. Obviously, they're dating in real life.
Yeah,
so
no, it was better in this movie. Is what I was gonna say. I actually felt it in some way. Where in the last movie she was like some awkward fucking like.
They toned back her sarcasm a lot, which was good.
Yeah,
like they still gave it to her, but they toned it back. But
yeah, and this one was better.
We had. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the next couple scenes. There was the grave scene, which was like harkened back to the PS4 game, which was cool.
PS4.
Yeah, the PS4.
Well, that was from the first movie, dude. The fuck.
Yeah, it was also in the first movie. There's a lot of grave scenes in the.
But it didn't it end specifically on that though? Am I crazy on the?
How did it end again?
The first movie.
The PS4 game though.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember a lot about the fucking PS4 game. So.
I was like, I thought that was
so
like
lame. I'm just telling you, the story is so lame and childish.
Sure.
Made by fucking children.
Childish.
It was just everybody was like saying lame shit the entire fucking game, and everybody's like,
MCU game.
they're almost like cartoon characters.
Listen, Everyone who
Jane
works
sucked,
there
man.
lives in San Francisco. They live in their little bubble. Okay.
Yeah, they could fucking
I'm telling you the truth.
live in that bubble forever.
So-
leave me alone.
And then what did everyone think about the scene where he was back in the shop and saw Ned and
Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought that was really good because you could tell like he's thinking like just like with Toby at the end of Spider-Man 1, he's just like I can't have this relationship. This is like I'm Spider-Man, bro. They're always gonna be a danger, even though I feel like there's way more. I mean, except for this movie, I feel like there's way more repercussions in the Sam Raimi ones. Because like the last two Tom Holland ones have been like goofy shit and no, like I guess Mysterio died, but besides that, like
Yeah.
at any point, any of these characters can come back. Like they can fucking do some stupid shit, like with Loki, he died, but he's back, and like all these characters come back at some point. Where the Sam Raimi movies, when someone died, they're dead, and like so there was always more repercussions in those movies. So like
you saw Willem Dafoe's reflection a lot though.
yeah, but he's dead. Like he was all ghost.
He
pretty much.
talks in the second one, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Yeah,
talk
he had an
to
actual
Glenn?
role in that. Like he
Yeah,
actually showed
yeah.
up to do a cameo. To the point where, did you ever see that video of Willem Dafoe doing Alfred Molina's lines with the Doc
Oh
Ock?
no,
No,
I don't know if
watch
I
that. It's pretty
have.
good. It was a prank
I
where
will.
like Alfred Molina just shows up. He's like, "All right," Sam Raimi's like, "All right, we're gonna do the roles. You just stay there, Alfred. We're gonna do the scene." And then he just sees it's Willem
Just stay
Dafoe
there.
there. Forgot what
That's
part it
good.
was. He was talking about the machine.
So I
Which
think,
was pretty good.
and then we get the final scene before I
Where's
want to talk
my
about the
machine?
last,
The sun in
last
my
bit.
hands.
Huh? We get the final scene where he makes his own costume, which is like classic Spider-Man costume.
Yep.
Shiny blue, looking cool,
Shiny blue.
self-made.
Shiny blue.
None of this whole like
Shiny.
Tony
None
Stark
of this
shit.
fucking Tony. Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking ugly ass nano machine shit. Like I don't mind his regular costume in it, but whenever the nano machine shit shows up, I'm like, ugh.
Well, it's
so disgusting. I hate
the
it. Really do.
I understand the complaints is that Spider-Man was never Spider-Man in the MCU. It was always like the kind of result of everyone
for
else.
A brief minute in Civil War, you see him in a shitty costume, and that was like the most he's ever felt like Spider-Man. Like for a brief moment, like you see a cell phone footage in Civil War, and he has like a really terrible looking costume, and
but
he's like doing a little bit.
Spider-Man's always been the
Spider-Man shit.
product of someone
Tony
else.
Stark. Yeah, Tony Stark, Mysterio,
the Avengers, general.
The Avengers. Yeah, I guess you could say Doctor Strange for a little bit here.
He's never been his own character, and so to wrap this up, like where they put him is such a fun spot now. He has
nobody knows
one.
his ass.
He
so,
has literally no fucking one.
Yeah, I mean he can make new friends. Yeah, it's
sure,
like
and that's what we'll probably get. Like
Strange's spell is like you can never be known by anybody.
We're probably gonna get like a Harry Osborn now. We get that all fresh and everything going, but now it's like we're starting. He got rebooted in the MCU, which is interesting now, right? It's like he's now he can be Spider-Man. He doesn't have to tie it to every single other person, all that, which is I think it's awesome.
Yep. I wonder if he went to Doctor Strange now and just explained the whole situation with Doctor Strange. Be like, okay,
he sends it back out.
Couldn't Doctor Strange, if he explained the entire thing to Doctor Strange, couldn't he like explain it to the point where Doctor Strange would just do a nurse spell where everybody remembers him again, and then everyone will be fine again?
No Way Home too.
No, I'd be like, yeah.
Home.
This time he'd shut up. This time he just shut the fuck up. Well, actually, this time I guess he wouldn't need to shut up.
Spider-Man,
like,
I'm going home.
I want MJ to remember me. I want Ned to remember me. Fucking Aunt May's dead. Doesn't matter.
Hogan.
Happy boy. I guess maybe a couple of my friends, other friends. I'm sure he has other friends.
Flash Gordon.
That we just never saw. Flash Gordon. No, you mean Flash Thompson. Gordon's a movie.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Flash. It's that movie. But yeah, but it doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? I mean, these are still silly fucking movies.
Yeah, but it's cool
it's
that
still a movie where a giant lizard man talks to a guy that shoots electric while a sand guy is right there talking to him. Like, they managed to balance all this stuff where you look at it. Like, if this is your first movie ever, period,
you are.
No, if you're like a 35-year-old man and you don't watch these fucking movies and you watch this movie,
and your annoying asshole kid wants to take you.
This is weird. This would be weird, but you'd kind of go with the flow. That's why the humor is necessary in these movies. It's just that the humor sometimes isn't funny, and it's obvious. Like when they're laughing at Otto Octavius's name, I'm like, you just talked to a guy named you talked to a guy named Doctor Strange a fucking 2 minutes ago. You be laughing at his name. Doctor Strange is way stupider. Like
that was as cringe as it got.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad.
and that was in the trailer. That was not funny. It was
That
just
set
like,
my expectations pretty low.
and everybody laughed in my theater too, so I felt bad.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, the
Like,
reason
oh, his name is stupid. It's like, your name's stupid, fucker. What's your name, Fred? Fuck you.
Tanner.
Fuck you,
Otto is a
Fred.
unique name. So,
Otto's
That's
a cool
pretty
name.
cool.
and the only reason why his name is Doc Ock is because,
Doctor Strange is taken.
funny.
Do they even say that in
Yeah, they
the
do say it a
fucking-
couple times.
Oh yeah,
I think
Ock. Yeah, I forgot.
yeah, I think Sandman calls him Doc Ock at one point.
No, fucking J. Jonah Jameson's like, oh, when you catch your name, Doc
Yeah.
Ock. Remember?
Dr. Octopus.
See, that was
Doc Ock for
that was a
short,
good way to
he
make fun
says.
of a name.
Yeah, that was a good way to make fun of a name because it was like subtle and it was from a character that would normally make fun of someone's name.
But
But
I still
he
love
does it
that.
in a way that's actually
What
like
about
it sells
Doctor
it.
Strange?
Doctor
Good.
Strange. Oh yeah, he did.
But taken.
Yeah, there you go. That's a line. Yeah, there you go. There's Doctor Strange in there too. There you go. I forgot they mentioned Doctor Strange in that.
Yeah,
Final thoughts.
Doctor Strange was honestly like, he was just there just to make it happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
he was
the
nerfed.
effect, the visuals were really cool, but it's always cool.
Nerfed
Like
as
when
fuck.
when they go in the mirror dimension, that shit's awesome. I love
so
that. So.
actually, before we wrap it up, got the Venom scene.
Yeah, I was about to say we need to do the post-credit scenes. Venom scene. All right, I just want to talk about this for a second. We don't need to go too deep into this.
We're not going to
At the end of Venom 2, of course, we got that post-credit scene. Everybody lost their shit in my theater.
That was
I had a couple of people next to me that were just like, they're fucking doing it. And it was like, they're doing that. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I mean, it was like, all right, whatever. I don't care. It was funny at the time, but I was like, what are they gonna do with this? And then this postcard scene says nothing. It's like he shows up, he's like, so let me get you straight. There's a Doctor Man, and there's an octopus, and there's a Thanos, and all that shit. And Venom's like, hey, they're a bunch of pussies or whatever. Let's go talk to the Spider Guy, and then he just pieces out. So but he leaves a little bit of Venom goo, which is actually smart. I'm gonna give Sony credit here. It's actually smart because they know they made a stupid ass version of Venom, a dumb fuck Venom, because he's dumb. But people like that dumb fuck Venom for some reason. I can turn my brain off and enjoy it for the most part.
I have some friends that fucking love that. Like,
I get it. It's base humor, but it's not
humor. Yeah.
No, not based. Fuck you.
Based.
It's like when it comes to humor, it's like a flat line.
It's the baseline.
Yeah, it's a baseline. Well, flat line, yeah, I guess it would be dead. But yeah, so it's like middle of the road. It's like neutral humor for me. It's like not hilarious, but it's not cringe enough where I'm just like, where the MCU humor sometimes is fucking really cringy. But yeah, like it's smart because now you have a real Venom in the next Tom Holland Spider-Man movie because you left a little bit of goo. So there you go. Hopefully he's not a fucking cringe lord though. That'd be nice. Please no. Let's bite all the heads off and stack them in the corner. I don't need that. How about just scary Venom? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the new Spider-Man
PS1
game.
game.
Yeah, he was pretty scary. The Venom in the cartoon was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was kind of scary. Who voiced him? I forgot who. I know Tony Todd's voiced him in the fucking next game, which is a great choice. Yeah, Tony Todd's voiced him. You didn't know that?
That's cool.
That's
I guess that works.
choice. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that was a cool scene. I guess if you like that fucking idiot, I'm glad they didn't put Morbius in it too. You know they probably were going to.
They were thinking about it.
Morbius was supposed to come out like a whole year before this movie came out, so they probably had a whole scene and shit. For
We're gonna
Morbius.
dissect it. You're gonna see some scenes where they didn't edit properly, so like someone gets
Yeah.
hit by something you don't see in the
Yeah,
background.
someone gets bit in the neck in the background.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Hey,
Oh, my blood is being sucked out right now. He says
That's
it.
how Aunt May actually died.
Oh no, she got her blood sucked by Morbius. Jared Leto fucking up another movie. No, I'm just kidding. He's the best part of Saguchi.
So that happened, and then we got a
Yeah.
Doctor Strange trailer.
Pretty much at the end.
Yeah.
And I knew the Doctor Strange trailer leaked because I saw people talking about it, but I wasn't piecing it together that it was a part of this movie because I thought we're just gonna get a scene. So when that happened, I was like, "Oh, this is the fucking trailer everybody was talking about." I just thought like they were gonna have a trailer that comes out in a couple weeks or something because that movie comes out in like 4 months or something like that.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that trailer was just coming, but no, it was part of this. And it wasn't like the most hype trailer, but it was cool
No.
visuals. No, yeah, I know. You don't give a shit.
For
Obviously.
no, I do give a shit 'cause it's Sam fucking Raimi. Are you
Oh
kidding?
yeah, of course, Sam Raimi.
But
But
it didn't.
it didn't look like Sam Raimi. No.
No.
I mean, well,
We'll see.
maybe
Maybe,
they could
who
do
knows
so
if he
much.
directed it? Like, you know,
That's true because
he
like
probably
they got
did.
his. They probably didn't, honestly. But because most of these directors don't really direct these movies because most of it's CG and shit, and they direct the
They're told
acting moments.
you can't deviate that far.
Yeah, but I mean, this one I heard is gonna dive into horror. So Sam Raimi obviously
Let's
is
fucking see, dude. We'll see.
I mean, they had a horror director attached to it before, and then they got somebody else that is known for horror. So I'm hoping that connection means something. But
Maybe.
I mean, look at Guardians of the Galaxy. You can hate those movies as much as you want, but those feel like
I
James
don't.
Gunn's movies.
I
I'm not talking about you, but I know some people don't like them. But
There's
yeah, those
people
feel
don't
like James
like them.
Gunn movies, straight
Right.
up. So at least you have that, and you can say what you will about Captain Marvel, but that felt like a.
I felt like
who
a
directed
dog
that?
turd.
Yeah, who directed that?
The people who
Felt-
made the boy and girl who made Mississippi Grind. I don't
yeah,
think so,
Mississippi
dude.
Grind. The boy
Yeah.
and girl.
Dude,
The boy and girl. It's little children made that movie. You didn't like Mississippi Grind?
I didn't see it. The fuck?
Oh,
But
okay.
like, what indie
I always wanted
directors
to.
making MCU movies? Hell no. I think Eternals would probably be the worst movie ever made if I actually.
You know who directed this, right?
John Watts, the guy who made
John Watt.
Cop Car.
Yeah, Cop Car. Yeah, but what else did he make? Do you know? I always find this funny.
Yeah, there's Spider-Man.
No, he directed a horror movie called Clown, where it's about a
Right.
killer clown. So that was I think that was his first movie. Was a movie about a guy that puts on cursed clown makeup and becomes an evil clown that eats people. That was his first movie, I think. And then he did Cop Car, which was actually a really good movie. And then Clown was a fun movie too, if you know what you're going into. It's an evil clown movie. What the fuck? It wasn't it,
Right.
but what are you gonna do? Anyway,
We'll see about Doctor Strange. I may or may
We'll
not
see.
see it. I
well,
probably
we
will.
need an actual trailer because this was like, remember when Captain
teaser.
America 1 first came out and they had the Avengers trailer attached to it?
Yeah.
That was like exact same thing. It was like barely anything.
Right.
But I guess that it ties in. It seems like it's tying into the What If episode that Doctor Strange was in, even though I mean it's just comic shit. So, and that was the best episode of What If. So,
What if?
All right.
What if? That's
Last
it. Bye.
thoughts?
That's the movie.
That's it.
Great time.
Toby lives. Hashtag Toby lives. Yep.
So yeah,
Official
that
noise.
was the movie. Well,
That's
you
it.
guys saw it twice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Both times. Great time.
Lasting impressions? How about that?
The second time was actually more. I was surprised. It was more entertaining. I had a better theater experience though, so that's probably why. The first time I had some dumbass kids behind me and a baby to the right of me. So, which the baby only cried every 15 minutes. So it was like one of those.
But
things
you
where,
were
like,
doing too, though. So
yeah, I was crying too, so it's fine. Aunt May, my bae. Everybody was like thirsty for Aunt May.
No.
Who isn't?
Gross.
What Aunt May? It's Marissa Tomei. Come on now. You see the wrestler?
I
saw Aunt May's tits. I saw him. You can't hide 'em.
The second
So did John
showing.
Favreau, I guess.
The second showing was unfortunate because there were some asshole kids in my row, like towards the middle, which was like 10, 12 seats down, just like talking and like joking internally. I don't know if they were even talking about the movie, but they were talking to each other, just like laughing during the Spider-Man like meetup scene where they were like talking about like Uncle Ben and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'd be pissed. It was my first time. I probably would have told them to shut the fuck up. I was like, I guess I already watched it. That's fine, but they wouldn't shut the fuck up during that part, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, first showing was perfectly fine. Everything was great.
Yep.
Overall,
mine not so much, but
fantastic. Ranks
Beast
really
and Where
high
to
on my
Find Them.
MCU list.
Yeah, probably mine too. I mean, I'm sure.
Mine too.
Kyle too.
Yeah.
Would you say you like Guardians of the Galaxy more though? Because it seemed like you were positive on that.
The first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Whichever one you like better. I don't know.
Yeah, first one. Yeah.
Yeah, you would, because that's probably a more accessible movie altogether for you, I assume, right? Where this movie's like blah, and then it gets really fucking amazing towards the end for you.
A little bit. So I mean, I'm sure. Gordy, you got any last? Actually, I guess I'll say my piece.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think this movie was a fun tribute. Like, do you remember that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover thing?
Yeah, what the old ones or the 2003 ones mixed with the
The comic?
80s ones?
Yeah, and the
Right.
comic book ones, right? And it was
Oh,
like
okay.
4 different generations of turtles. You know, it's
I
like
think
that.
I think you might be right. Yeah,
It's like
I never
that,
saw it, but
and you know, it was a great reunion, and it was a great like coming together, and it was a great sharing of what Spider-Man should be, why people love Spider-Man, the generations of Spider-Man. Like this is a really like important hero, you know. And
can we say what it really is though?
what?
It's when Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner.
Yeah,
The
That's what
Jimmy
it
Timmy
really is.
Power Hour.
The Jimmy
was
Timmy Power Hour. That's what it is.
great.
I was
Yeah,
watching a whole
exactly.
video on that like yesterday, I
What-
think.
How old are
fuck?
you?
Why?
It
You
was
just turned 30.
I watched a bunch of retrospective stuff just on old stuff, and it was
Right.
a bunch of cartoon ones going down the rabbit hole of like Courage and all that. I'm like, hell yeah.
Well, Courage
Fuck
is
yeah.
good shit. You can watch that anytime.
All right.
So no, hold on.
No, he's
so
not
all
done.
that,
I'm not.
yeah,
All right, that was a
all that,
podcast.
I know. No,
All
no,
right,
no,
I
no,
said
no, no,
bye.
no.
No, bro. Oh no, he's going back in his home. What the fuck? You okay, bro? You high?
And I'll see you on another movie.
Yeah, but no, you have to finish your thought.
Uh,
That looks great. Look like old Saint Nick now.
all that was fun, and it made it an enjoyable events special movie.
Yeah.
I think at the expense though of Tom Holland, because he has to share his third movie in this trilogy together. You know,
Right.
him makes the least impact. You know, just because
For you,
the
yeah, because
whole.
you don't like those other two movies.
I think
no,
he
but
actually had a lot of growing in this one, honestly. I think
this
they
is
all
the most he's ever grown, honestly. So
he had the best
comparatively,
acting
I
in here
guess
by
so.
far.
the other two, like he doesn't really learn too much from the other two movies. Like
And he has
this
his
one,
arc. His arc's
yeah.
wrapped up, and it's on the next thing.
And they say with great power comes great responsibility. Finally,
Yeah, Kyle.
I
Yeah.
remained like completely, not
Neutral
completely.
and-
No,
hating him.
I unconvinced. Like the first and second, Homecoming and Far From Home, weren't
Yeah,
liking
I saw
those.
some people. I saw some people saying now that he's their favorite Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
They saw
Yeah.
Toby. They're like, yeah, that old boomer can go away.
Yeah, they said fuck Toby, he sucks. They said he's last now. And they mean last completely. So cartoon Spider-Mans are better, Japanese Spider-Man's better, Spider Pig is better, the Black Spider-Man, the one
Miles?
we're talking about, the one we're talking about with Fat Spider-Man, but he's black, you can tell he's who else?
All right, final thoughts, Gore.
I'm trying to think of our Spider-Man.
Japanese Spider.
Spider
I
Gwen.
said that, idiot. Yeah, Spider Gwen's better. All right. I thought it was great. I had a great time. Really fun movie. Emotional if you give a shit about Tom Holland. Emotional if you if you don't, because our boys came back and that was great. Yeah, great time. Go check it out. You probably haven't yet. So small little movie. You're probably too busy watching the new Kingsman movie. So go see. Yeah, take some free time. Maybe buy a couple tickets for Kingsman, but then sneak into the Spider-Man
Actually,
movie.
fuck that. Go fucking see Encanto again.
Just sneak in and watch Nightmare Alley coming to a theater screen near you.
Sorry.
Come, let's make this the next #1 movie of the country.
It's already out. It bombs.
Let's make it the #1 movie of the country now. We need money.
It literally it came out the same weekend as Spider-Man. That was a great idea, by the way. Good job.
Come
Good
on,
job.
come on. Once you're done watching Spider-Man, come watch Nightmare Alley.
Go see The Lighthouse. Also, Willem Dafoe. It's not in theaters.
Thank you for listening.
Go
Suck our
see
balls.
a movie.
Spider-Man.